Is everything working all right? I see my camera. Looks like my mic is good. Let me double check my mic levels just to make sure it's all good to go. And yes, we're good to go. Anyways, how's it going, everybody watching out there on the YouTube land? Um, yeah, I didn't think I was going to do another stream for like another few days, but I thought, well, I got nothing else to do tonight, so I figured I'd stream on here for a little bit and see how you guys are all doing. After all, today pretty much sucked. So I just want to get my mind off of stupid shit and just have fun, talk to you guys about music and wrestling and sports, movies, video games, what have you. I see Boss in the chat. He might be joining us here in a moment, perhaps. But I did finally order me the new Cryptopsy CD, so that should be coming here Friday. So I can't wait to get my hands on that. After all, I haven't been buying very many CDs lately because I am still been building up money after that computer snafu a few months ago. And also I keep spending stuff on like digital stuff as well. So yeah, I've not been very smart lately, but hopefully that'll all start to change here before too long and I can finally buy stuff again. Although also trying to save up like 150 bucks for the Judas Priest, Alice Cooper, COC show in about 3 weeks, 3 weeks from Saturday. So that's going to be fun. And then, of course, start building up money towards my upcoming 2-week-long beach trip at the end of October, first part of November. So there will be 2 weeks where, like I probably said before on a previous stream, where I won't be doing reviews those weekends. But I'll try and have some like videos pre-recorded, scheduled to post for you guys to enjoy while I'm away. One of those videos for sure is going to be the overkill ranking, which I've already kind of begun work on. I got through listening to Field of Fire and Taking Over, so that's 2 albums down, 18 more to go. So I still have a long way to go before I really get everything down to the nitty gritty. And then, of course, after that, December's ranking will be Shooter, which that will take a lot less time since it's only 7 albums. I believe it's 7. So that'll be a lot quicker to go through and a quicker video. And then, of course, all the other rankings I have predetermined for 2026, which should be fantastic. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Aaron? I'm just waiting for others to hop on in here and we can get on to the chatting. And also, we got a couple new tier lists to do from just another Heavy Metal Maniac sending me 2 lists. Actually, 3 lists. So, I'm actually going to have them all on a separate monitor over here just so that way we can get to them. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about right just yet until more people start coming in. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me while we wait for others to hop on in here. So, yeah. Ooh, might be getting a message from Scott here in a moment. I would love it if he hopped into one of these streams for once. Ugh. I miss talking to Scott on camera, damn it. It's been since, what, beginning of the year when we did the video about Slayer Hell Awaits on his channel. But yeah, so the tier list we do have that we could go over here before too long. I know Nick's gonna hop in here eventually. He's just rendering a video, and then I guess once he's done rendering that video, he'll hop in and we could do the tier list together. But we got tier list of crossover thrash bands, Canadian metal bands, worst album covers in metal. So yeah, we got a few new tier lists to do. Ooh, Book of Souls or Senjutsu? I take Book of Souls personally. I mean, I liked Senjutsu. I thought it was a good album, but I think Book of Souls is just a little bit better. So, yeah. We did the crossover Canadian metal bands last time. Did we? Because on my browser, it's all fresh. We might have, and I just forgot about it, so it's whatever. Ben! Actually, Ben, I haven't had you in a stream in a while. If you want, I can send you a link to join in. Let me see. Do I even have you on Facebook? So you're at work right now. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure something out here. Metal Ben, do I still? Yes, I do. So hang on, Ben. I'll send you an invite link on Instagram. There you go. Yeah, I didn't think you were on Facebook anymore, so it's just Instagram. Well, I sent you an invite link if you want to hop in here. So that way I'm not alone. I don't like doing streams by myself unless I'm playing a video game, which I actually haven't tried out StreamYard as far as like streaming games apart from I think I did Jackbox one time, but you couldn't hear the game for whatever reason, so I'd have to like figure out something else to do with that. I've been thinking about bringing my gaming streams over to YouTube since Twitch. Well, I mean, I could do both YouTube and Twitch, but the problem with doing it on YouTube is I always have music playing in the background, and I don't want to get like copyright struck on YouTube. At least with Twitch, they're fairly lenient on it. All they would do is just not make the stream watch on demand, which is okay. It's not a big deal. I have not listened to the new Violator album yet. I need to check it out. There's a few albums from this year that I missed that I need to check out, like that and Dawn of Ouroboros. I need to check out because I heard that was a really good, like, post-metal, prog death metal album with an awesome female vocalist who just has a great voice. Yeah, there's quite a few I'm missing because this weekend's going to be a little bit slower. Only 3 albums I'm going to be checking out for a review. Hell, I could throw the Violator album in there, just say it was a week later. But the other ones for sure, Castle Rat, Lorna Shore, BT Bam, those are definite reviews that are going to happen. So I might throw Violator in there just to be like, hey, I did review Violator, even though it's a week later, just to have a full schedule for everybody. Don't have a CD collection update video planned for a while because I'm still kind of trying to start a new stack that's not 2025 releases, because most of the stuff I've been buying lately has been albums from this year. Like I bought the new Cryptopsy, which should be here Friday. Of course, I have the new In Mourning coming at some point. I recently got the new Innumerable Forms, the new Castrator. But I haven't bought anything beyond this year for a little while. and I feel that needs to change. Hell, the one album I've been thinking about buying, if I can find a decently priced and good condition quality, is Devastation Idolatry, because I finally got around to listening to that album on YouTube a little while ago, and holy shit. That is an awesome thrash album from 1991, I think. I only saw bits and pieces of like the Ohio State game because I completely forgot it was at 3:30, but they put a hurting on Grambling. I didn't watch any NFL games because I mean the only time I'll ever see NFL is if the Bengals are on. That's it. I don't really care for anything else going on NFL wise. So that's just kind of where I'm at. Right now, when it comes to me in sports, I'm just waiting for bowling season to come around so I can start watching it as much as I can because I've become a pretty big fan of watching bowling over the past couple of months. So, yeah. Yeah, with me in football, it's mainly still college. NFL, I've fallen out of favor with, apart from the Bengals, because I'm always going to root for them. I don't watch basketball. I've been thinking about watching baseball, but at the same time, I don't know if that's a rabbit hole I really want to go down. And of course, motorsports. I have not watched a full NASCAR race in 4 years. I'll catch ends of races because friends of mine stream them on Discord. And I'm like, let's see how this ends. Oh, something stupid happens. Whatever. Like, I'm not enthusiastic about it anymore. So basically, when it comes to sports, it's pro wrestling and bowling and college football. That's basically it. That's pretty much it. So that's it is what it is when it comes to that shit. Might hop on in a bit, just got home. All right, no problem. If anybody else has more questions, send them my way so that way have something to talk about, at least until people start filing in. I know Nick's going to join at some point. Ben will hop in here pretty soon. I wish fucking Maniac or Hunter would hop into one of these because he hasn't been in one of these in a while. Then again, he might be worried because last time he was on, if you guys remember, his entire rig just went like as if aliens were abducting his computer or a laptop or whatever the hell. Actually, I guess what I could do is, well, I was doing this on Instagram all day today, and I still keep getting responses because, again, my Instagram has been blowing up over the past couple months ever since I started doing those reels where I show off like the 10 so-and-so genre albums that I own and whatnot, and people seem to really love those or really despise those because I'll get comments that are like both good and bad. But hey, my reach has been getting out there a lot more and more. Hell, I'm almost to 6,000 followers. I have more followers on Instagram than I have subscribers on YouTube, which is kind of sad considering I've been doing this YouTube thing for 15 years, more than 15 years. And Instagram, I've only had my Instagram account on there for over 4 years. And already in 4 years, I'm at nearly 6,000 followers, whereas with YouTube, I've been on here 15 years and only recently just got to 5,000 subscribers. So, what the hell? But I'll take what I can get, I suppose. We got a good one. Windeer or Emperor? I'd have to go Emperor. There's only been one Windeer album I've listened to, and that was Arntor. I need to listen to the rest of their discography. Whereas with Emperor, I mean, 4 albums, but all of them are fantastic. Though nothing beats In the Night Side Eclipse. At least when it comes to Emperor albums, at least in my personal opinion. But yeah, Windeer's great, and of course, their frontman, sad what happened to him. He died of hypothermia in 2004, I think it was. Real quick, I'm just trying to disable some settings on my webcam to make it look a little bit faster. All right, that's a little bit better. But yeah, some of the choices I was given on Instagram today were a little funny. So actually, I could go real quick, just go through those, and anybody who's in the chat, let me know your picks. All right, I need to go forward in my stories because man, I've posted a lot of shit today. It's insane. All right, so the first one I'm going to give to you guys, Lamb of God or Sepultura. I went with Sepultura, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. Lamb of God or Sepultura? I'm trying doing that like lip curl thing, but I guess I don't have the genetics for that quite. Sepultura. Yeah, I go Sepultura mainly for the Max stuff. I mean, I do love Lamb of God, but their last couple of albums haven't been that strong. They haven't had like a particularly great album, in my opinion, since Seven Sturm und Drang. I thought, to me, that's in my opinion my favorite Lamb of God album, just because it was so different from most of the other ones. So basically unanimous with Sepultura. Oh, by the way, Tainted, I hope you enjoyed that prize I got you, that new Innumerable Forms. And congrats on winning the contest officially. So, all right, the next one. This one was even tough for me, but I had my pick. Death or Opeth. And I love both bands almost equally, but by a hair, I went with Death, since I discovered them first. And also, yeah, without Death, you probably wouldn't have had an Opeth, in all honesty. Oh, yeah. Finally figured this feature out on StreamYard for the first time ever, that you can do dark mode on StreamYard, which is awesome. I mean, I don't mind light mode, but I like dark mode. It just kind of blends in perfectly with everything. Death. See, I'm in the same category here, and I love both bands, but Death. It's Death. The greatest death metal band of all time, in all facets. Hey, what's up, Tyler? And you're welcome, Tony. All right, so the next one that I got, this was trying to pull on to me. All right, we got another death one. Metallica or Avenged Sevenfold. Again, I love both bands, but I have to go Metallica, because if it wasn't for Metallica, I wouldn't be a metalhead, so I have to go Metallica. And I know probably all you guys are going to say Metallica easily, so yeah. Yep. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Next up, this one was another toughy one to a degree. Megadeth or Mastodon. Two of my favorite bands of all time, but I had to go Megadeth because I found them first, and then found out I found Megadeth in like the mid 2000s, and then I didn't get into Mastodon until Crack the Sky came out in 2009, and then since then I've been a big fan. Hey, what's up, Mike? All right, we got Megadeth. Oh, my nose. I mean, that's fair. Man, it still sucks that Brent Hines is gone. It's still doesn't feel real. Same with Ozzy. Like, neither of those still feel real at all. So, Yeah. All right, the next one that I got, Black Sabbath or Candlemass? I have to go Sabbath. I would be surprised if anybody really chose Candlemass over Sabbath. And I love Candlemass too, but Black Sabbath created it all. See? We got Sabbath. Sabbath all the way, man. Ugh. Yeah, we got Sabbath. Sabbath. Yeah. I mean, I'm in the same boat. Hell, I just recently, finally, for the first time in full, listened to Tales of Creation. My God, that is a heavy fucking album. Absolutely heavy. And I've almost gotten through Ancient Dreams. So, yeah. Ooh. Gorguts or Pig Destroyer? Gorguts. I've only heard little bits of Pig Destroyer. I think I have Prowler in the Yard. Yeah, I have their classic Prowler in the Yard. But I have to go with Gorguts. So, yeah. Thoughts on Every Mother's Nightmare? Is that a band or an album? Because either or, I have no idea. So, all right. Anyways, the next one I got on Instagram: Edge of Sanity or Bloodbath. This was a hard one, but by a hair, Edge of Sanity, because I found them first. I'm not sure if you saw that. That just flew right out of my mouth. I'm only just getting over a head cold I had over the weekend. Thank God I did all my reviews for the past weekend on Friday, Thursday and Friday before I really got the head cold kicked in. So, yeah, I'm only now just starting to finally feel better. Like I still occasionally get the coughs and sometimes now nasty stuff flies right out of my mouth because it's still trying to get rid of everything. I have to take one final shot of NyQuil before too long, and then I'm not touching it for a while. So, let's see. It's a band. Well, I've never heard of them. Symptom of the Universe or Call of Cthulhu? Both. I ain't picking one over the other. Are you crazy? Edge of Sanity, Edge of Sanity, Edge of Sanity. Part of me wishes Edge of Sanity could come back, but then again, Dan Swano always hurts his voice doing the growls, and he's busy with doing production for a bunch of bands. All right, this next one I don't expect many people to answer because it's deathcore, but Suicide Silence or Whitechapel. This was easy for me, Whitechapel, because at least they're tolerable. I'm not a big Suicide Silence fan, although I probably should listen to their last album, Tomorrow You Must Die, because I heard that that was pretty damn good. So, yeah. Ugh. Whitechapel, Whitechapel. Really? We got a Suicide Silence vote. That's a little bit surprising. All right, the next one. This is this is actually going to be an interesting one. Amorphous or Children of Bodom? I actually went with Amorphous, and I can't wait for the new Amorphous album. I think that comes out next week. I actually got an advanced digital copy that I can listen to beforehand, so I'm probably going to be jamming that over the weekend and maybe do that review too. But that review will be posted next Saturday, not this Saturday. Amorphous, Amorphous, Amorphous. Oh, Amorphous. One for Bodom. Okay. All right, next up. This was another tough one. Slayer or Testament? By a squeak, Slayer, only because, again, I discovered them first and then found Testament. So, another vote for Amorphous. So, Slayer or Testament? Meanwhile, I'm just double checking some messages. Testament, Slayer. So we got more Testament votes. I would definitely say overall, I would say Testament, but I still like older Slayer a little bit more. Yeah, it's like I agree Testament's a better band overall with a better catalog, but I still have to go with Slayer for the first 5 albums. Morbid Angel or Deicide? Honestly, I think this one should be fairly easy. Morbid Angel. I like Deicide, but I think Morbid Angel's catalog's just a little bit more variety to it. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a Necrotic Nick sighting.
What's up?
Just getting over this boring, shitty day I had today, and also finally getting over this head cold I've had all week.
Yeah, my usual Monday night thing was canceled because my buddy was sick. It could also be allergies, man. There's a fuck ton of pollen out there too.
Yeah, I was thinking allergies too.
More than I'm comfortable with, and everyone I know is like, yeah, dude, there's like a fuck ton of pollen. But I mean, there's also colds going around. I don't know. I already got a flu shot. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I've had a shot of anything. Probably not since I was a kid.
I mean, well, you're younger than me. Your immune system's probably a little bit better. I used to, like, pretty much before I started getting a flu shot every year, it was always like once or twice a year I would just be laid up fucking sick. Honestly, I haven't been like legit sick. Honestly, in years now.
Same. Like I haven't had like a bad flu in a long time. Anytime I get sick now, it's mostly head colds, and it's mostly when the temperatures shift between winter and spring and then summer to fall. It just fucks me up for about 4 or 5 days. If the longest I went with it was about 8 days. But yeah, I'm finally getting over it. You missed it earlier. I had to mute, and something flew right out of my mouth. I'm like, good Lord.
Well, better out than in?
Yeah, like I was trying to spit it up into the bottle, and it came out before I could even get it in the bottle. I'm like, sorry, bastard. But no, I'm finally on the mend. Sound better. I can breathe for the most part. It's still a little stuffy, but not nearly as bad as it's been. So, like I was saying, I'd probably just take one more shot of NyQuil, and then I should be good to go.
I don't like NyQuil. Dayquil, though.
I hate NyQuil. I prefer NyQuil over Dayquil.
Well, I use gel caps. I don't like tasting the shit. That stuff's awful.
Yeah. I mean, NyQuil now is not the worst to get that wild berry flavor, but even at that still doesn't help too much. Whereas Dayquil is like
wild berry fucking turpentine. Ugh.
Yeah, not pretty. All right, Ben. Yeah, we'll get Ben on here for the first time in a while. But yeah, I was just going through like my Instagram because I did a thing on my Instagram today where I was asking people to make me choose between 2 bands. So the last one I left off was Morbid Angel or Deicide. So one Deicide, Morbid Angel, Morbid Angel, Morbid Angel.
Most of the stuff I like to listen to in terms of death metal revolves around stuff that sounds like Morbid Angel. So I'd probably go Morbid Angel. Edgar's got a good one here, though. Which one's worth howling to? Your sister's a werewolf.
You take care of that.
Or American Werewolf in Paris. All right. I think American Werewolf in Paris is complete dog shit. Like, I don't think it's even watchable. Howling 2 is stupid. It's dumber than fuck, but it has Christopher Lee in it. That kind of makes it a little bit cool. And the blonde chick that shows her boobs a lot. God, what was her fucking name? Hold on. I got to look her up. Oh, is that Lana Turner? What was her name? Your sister is a werewolf. What is her name? Sybil Danning.
Huh.
Yeah. That's her boobs and Christopher Lee are the only thing that makes that movie watchable. The first Howling is fucking amazing. I love that movie.
Hey, what's up? Don't know what you guys are talking about, but Morbid Angel.
Yep. Yep. Dude, yeah, I watched. God, there's a whole bunch of like shitty action movies with her in it, but you know, it's just like, all right, just like, man, you've worked up a mighty sweat, Sybil. You should probably get in that shower and make sure to wash all your parts, like thoroughly. Take your time. I'll just be here sitting in the dark watching you. Not creepy.
So thoughts on the movie Creepshow, which I'd never heard of.
You've never heard of Creepshow? Oh, well, it was a movie that was essentially, it was a project between George Romero and Stephen King. They wanted to take those Creepshow, like Vault of Horror comics and bring them to life. It's an anthology series. The first one is an absolute classic. It's very tongue-in-cheek horror. Dude, the people that are in, like, all right, Stephen King's in it, Ted Danson, Leslie Nielsen in a serious part. God, who else is in that? There's a lot of really good actors in it. I'm fucking drawing a blank right now. It's different stories, but they all have like, the Crate's the best one. The Crate's the best one. That's got he was like the chief in fucking Magnum Force. I can't remember his damn name. And Adrienne Barbeau, also giant yabos. She was in Swamp Thing. You got to see him in there too. That was a PG movie too. But dude, I love Creepshow. Creepshow 2 is pretty good too. Don't bother with anything after that, except for
so just the first.
I've seen one episode of the show, and it was pretty decent.
Die Hard or Lethal Weapon? I'd have to go Die Hard personally.
The last two Die Hard sucked, though.
Well, I'm talking.
I think all the Lethal Weapon movies were pretty good.
I don't think I've ever watched a Lethal Weapon movie in full. Maybe just like in passing on TV when I was younger.
You gotta watch like the first two at least. I mean, I think all of them are pretty solid, but the first two are fucking golden.
It's weird saying I cannot get into Evil Dead despite watching it over and over, even with my family. I want to watch Evil Dead. I always forget to watch it.
All right, Evil Dead, like, you got to go into that one knowing that it's a cheese fest. Sure, it's intentional to be scary, but it kind of came across a little dumb. But Evil Dead 2, honestly, is the best one because that's where they embraced all of the campiness. Like, listen, people were laughing at the last movie, and I didn't want them to, but now I want them to. So we're going to have jokes and, like, over-the-top gore that's so fucking ridiculous you have to laugh at it. And it was brilliant. Plus, Bruce Campbell, he fucking rules.
Yeah. I know. I'm walking thin line on a lot of shit I've not listened to or seen.
No, dude, Lethal Weapons, dude, that's an essential 80s buddy cop movie.
Hey, Rick.
Oh, dude. I mean, contractually obligated Die Hard movies. Like, was it Die Hard? Oh, what was it? Live Free, Die Hard was the second to last one, and it was PG-13. First off, I was not ready for that, but it was just kind of bland. Plus, I think Justin Long was in it the entire time, and he was like the annoying sidekick. I was like, dude, I can't. I liked Timothy Olyphant as the villain, but it was just not good. The only Evil Dead I love was. No, it's the classic stuff, dude. Army of Darkness, too. Come on, Army of Darkness fucking rules.
Oh, Mike.
I
Jesse
don't know,
Ventura still
man.
like Volcano Insurance. I thought that was Barnes,
That was
not
Barnes.
Jesse. That was Barnes who liked Volcano Insurance.
Yeah, Jesse Ventura has a silo full of tortillas down in the Baja. That's what he does.
Yep. Yes, indeed. So I blah, 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 I can't even fucking speak. Then again, when could I? I rewatched finally for the first time since theaters, Thunderbolts, since I saw it was on Disney Plus. Man, it still holds up after all these months.
No, it's good. My buddy and I watched it. Kind of a tough watch at points.
At times, yeah.
The battling depression and like your depression, like he literally beat his depression.
Yeah, he did.
Spoiler alert. But
yeah, he did. And like the way I would compare the Thunderbolts movie to, like the closest other MCU movie you could compare it to an extent would be like the first Guardians of the Galaxy, where it was like the origin of the team, but they all reveal like secrets of their past that they're not proud of in some
they're all
cases.
fuck ups.
Yeah. But they all work well together somehow, which I can't wait to see them all come back during Doomsday next year. Last Archer legitimately. That would be pretty fun.
It was okay. Like, I don't know, like when it came down like the fight scenes and such, like I know like Danny Glover's like he's a tough old bastard, but I was like, dude, he's gonna get fucking so beat up. And Mel Gibson, even at that point, was like, dude, you're putting up against Jet Li. I don't know. It's Jet Li. That's what I do know.
Mel Gibson versus Gary.
Oh, dude, that's a great fight.
Oh God,
dude, and Gary Busey is a grade A fucking psychopath in that movie.
Oh boy, I think Edgar's about to be grounded even longer.
Oh, Edgar.
First the rack.
Oh, dude. You clearly do not shop smart or S-Mart, okay? Oh, dude. There's so many great one-liners in there. That's like the Bruce Campbell movie.
Oh. Edgar, what have you done?
Not groovy. Not groovy.
First the rack, and now Army of Darkness. What's next? What's gonna be Edgar's third strike? When's it gonna come?
Oh man, dude, Army of Darkness it's up there with like one of my favorite fucking movies. I mean, if you look in the background and not this one, the background in our shooting room where we do our reviews, there's a 3-dimensional Army of Darkness fucking poster there, complete with the chainsaw hand and everything.
Yeah. Satan or Holocaust?
Satan.
I'd have to go Satan by default. I've not listened to Holocaust.
I haven't listened to much Holocaust, and it was
Thunderbolts remind us how spoiled we became with the over-the-topness of Endgame. I said it after I saw the movie the first time in theaters the weekend it came out. I think legit that's the best movie the MCU has done since Endgame.
I liked it. I don't know. I haven't seen all the movies yet. I want to see Fantastic Four still. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
It's really good. It's really good. Easily the best Fantastic Four movie we've had ever. But then again, that ain't saying competitions. That's not saying much because of the competition not being great.
I've never watched all of Fan Four Stick, the one.
The 2015 one.
It didn't take me long to I saw what thing looked like. Dude, he looks like stacked fake dog poo. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
And justice for Dr. Doom. Jesus Christ, they ruin him every time.
Yeah. Let's go back. Dang, Glover must have just.
How old was he supposed to be in that? Hold on here. Actually, I want to look that up. Yeah, here we go. How old was Murtaugh? Okay, he was 50. So, okay, we're kind of close.
Yeah. Let's see. Spider-Man beats Batman easily. There, I said it. Ooh.
I mean, no,
Uh,
Batman would probably lose that fight just because did Spider Sense and Spider-Man can bench press a fucking Volkswagen.
yes.
Batman's tough and all. He's probably got some cool gadgets. He'll make it a good fight.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what would be an intriguing hand-to-hand fight to see? Captain America or Black Panther.
I mean, we technically kind of saw a teaser of that. I mean,
Little bit of it in Civil War, but not a whole lot.
Black Panther's suit, the whole being able to absorb energy and like redirect it, that definitely gives him
A
a
bit
bit
of
of
an
an edge
advantage.
there. Than vibranium claws and shit. But
Yeah.
Cappy's only always needed the shield and just like his skills. And pretty much what I've always learned is just never count Cappy out in a fight.
No. Now, actually, honestly, what would be probably the best hand-to-hand fight? Wolverine and Daredevil. Wolverine without claws, just his fists, up against Daredevil. That would be a
Wolverine's
hell
got
of a
like
fight.
500 years of experience, though.
But then again, with Daredevil's senses, with the gift he's got, it'd be a stalemate, honestly, between those two.
I don't know. I think a better match in terms of that is like if you had regular Wolverine versus like Ra's al Ghul, the most experienced out of all of them. They've been around.
Yeah, I will say posters of Birch for Evil Dead are awesome, but that's all I can
Busey
say.
Predator 2 was fucking wild too. He was I think that was like after his accident too, where he's a little extra scrambled, but him getting fucking halved by the fucking disc, great. I will say wait, hold on, what was that?
Oh yeah, what Edgar said. I will say the posters / Birch for Evil Dead are awesome, but that's all I can say.
Oh, dude, you need Ash with the chainsaw hand. Honestly, 80s Mel Gibson gives me those 80s Mel head vibes. It's the mullet.
Yeah, the mullet.
it's the mullet.
Which Spider-Man and Batman then? Well, for Batman, which Batman?
We're talking about like a movie Batman or comic?
Yeah,
book
like
Batman?
a movie. I'd say movie is probably more appropriate.
I mean, it really
would be
doesn't matter.
it would be either Michael Keaton or Christian Bale.
Yeah.
One of the two. And then for Spider-Man, I'm torn between Tobey and Holland.
I'd probably take Holland.
Probably go Holland. Holland versus Bale. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I've seen some of the scenes with Galactus, and they did a great job.
They did Galactus justice. Thank God.
Yeah, no longer the fucking cloud in space.
Yes, I can't wait to see that too.
They're gonna have to put like lifts in his giant steel boots because Robert Downey Jr. is not that tall, and Doctor Doom's an imposing figure. Like, yeah. I mean, he's standing side by side with guys like Iron Man. He's bigger.
Yep. Lobo versus Morbius.
I love Morbius. Lobo's gonna one-shot him. Lobo's a fucking tank. Oh,
this is a good one.
Oh man, both are tough to watch at points. I've watched Full Metal Jacket more, so I'd probably go with that one. I'm also a big Kubrick fan. That one's got some really, really intense scenes and very quotable too. Saving Private Ryan is a great fucking movie though. The slow knife kill fucking gets me every time. That is just ugh.
Deadpool would destroy Batman. Well, you can't kill Deadpool.
I mean, I think Batman would just get tired of it and is like, okay, you can't die, so I can't kill you. So all right, I'm gonna use the most lethal shit I got and fucking collect your head and punt it. You can regrow all that and come after me another time, but I'm done with you.
Punisher kills both. Who? Batman and Spider-Man?
Well, Punisher wouldn't kill them.
No.
He'd beat them up. He could. I mean, all right. Punisher's gotten his ass handed to him by Cappy. So, yeah. And even Daredevil, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he's taken Batman.
No.
And I don't know. I think he would just shoot dead. Well, no, he has. I have a comic where the Punisher signed up to his hit was Deadpool, and he fucking blew his head right off of his fucking shoulders. and was really disappointed when he had to fucking do it again. But he ended up getting in a fist-to-fist fight with, Deadpool, and Punisher bit off his nose and spit it at him.
Ooh.
So Frank fights dirty.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see him in Spider-Man Brand New Day next year. And Hulk. Like, I know Punisher makes sense because of the history. Hulk is going to be interesting how he's going to fit into the movie.
I mean, it's going to be Smart Hulk more than likely, I imagine.
I've heard rumors it's going to be normal Hulk, not Professor Hulk. So I'm curious. And I heard a rumor that if that's the case, if it's normal Hulk, he would remember that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, which therefore kind of undoes a little bit of that spell from Doctor Strange during Spider-Man No Way Home, which I've been hoping they'd retcon that because I just can't see them continuing that for too much longer.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who Peter Parker is, apparently.
Well, they just have to relearn and he has to start over.
Yeah. Which that movie should be really good. And supposedly they got the same director who did Shang-Chi to do the new Spider-Man, which Shang-Chi was good. It wasn't one of my favorites of Phase 4, but
I thought it was
still
fun.
good. Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
The choreography was fucking awesome in it.
Oh, yeah. I want to see a flick of nothing but Cap emotionally breaking down Deadpool and how useless of an Avenger trait he is.
God, Cap being mean? Oh, you know what? I kind
of want to see that, but I just can't see Cap being that heartless at anybody.
Language.
Exactly.
Actually, no, just let Hap do it.
just let Happy Hogan do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so Andrew Garfield or Michael Keaton's Batman, Spider-Man, Batman, respectively. I'd have to go with Michael Keaton's Batman. That's my personal favorite Batman to watch.
Yeah, that is my personal favorite. Plus, that Batman did kill at least one person. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Julian McMahon, I think was his name. I didn't think he was a bad Doctor Doom. It just was.
The mask was perfect. The shroud was perfect. It was just how he the powers and shit were bullshit. Like, no.
Yeah.
Where's the story arc about him really hating Reed and you just made him just envious and oh, my skin is metal now. Like, no. Where's the suit? You're not only a fucking genius that built a fucking suit that is just weapons galore.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck Iron Man. I'll take Doom's armor over Iron Man any day. Plus, he was in line to be Sorcerer Supreme. That's I mean, Doom's probably my favorite Marvel villain. You don't fuck with Doom.
My number 2. My favorite Marvel villain is still always going to be Magneto.
Magneto.
But he's so morally gray that's the thing.
That's the thing. But he's Doom can be morally gray, but he's just Doom. He does what the fuck he wants. If I'm picking the coldest of Marvel villains, I'll go with Ultron. Ultron's pure logic and hate.
I was gonna say Carnage.
Carnage is, but he's containable. Ultron can infect everything.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Halloween or Friday the 13th? I prefer Halloween. At least the early Halloween movies, like the first two.
First two are awesome. Yeah. It gets a little... all right, I like Season of the Witch, but that's, no Michael Myers. After that, it gets a little dodgy. Some of the remake ones or later ones are all right. I still haven't seen the newest ones. But Friday the 13th, all right, there's definitely a cutoff there for me. After 6, it starts getting really stupid. 7's the one with the telekinetic girl. 8 takes Manhattan, which is bullshit because they could have just called it Jason Takes a Fucking Shitty Boat. But I still like everything up through 6, Jason Lives. So I don't know. I like Jason just because he doesn't say anything. He just fucking murks people. It's the machete. Plus, he's strong as a fucking ox. I don't get how Michael is still fucking alive. He's supposed to be just a dude.
Yeah. Especially like fucking getting decapitated in what was it, H2O, where he gets decapitated and yet he somehow still lives.
Yeah, like they haven't really addressed it. Like, oh no, those were like copycat or whatever. I don't.
Oh yeah, it was
He's
a
not supposed to
fake.
be supernatural.
No, he's not.
But I mean, initially, what Jason wasn't, but they explained away that he did become like a supernatural juggernaut of death.
Mm-hmm. Moon Knight versus Dr.
Doctor
Fate.
Fate. Moon Knight's tough and all. Doctor Fate is like
Who
God
is Dr.
tier.
Fate?
He's essentially DC's Doctor Strange.
Oh.
He becomes essentially possessed by a god with that helmet on. He's the was it like I want to say like the he's an agent of the masters of order, like essentially gods. So he can essentially shape reality with his powers, cast all sorts of crazy spells. Like, yeah, he's on Doctor Strange's level, and Doctor Strange would take Moon Knight.
Fate was one of your favorite comic book stories of all time, or manga, light novel? To answer this, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab it.
Mine's, I mean, one of my personal favorites is still Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller. It's one of the best Batman stories ever told. God, what I mean, there's some other ones too. I mean, the OG Phoenix Saga is fucking awesome.
Well, here's mine.
Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet's a great fucking story.
They have the whole graphic novel of every single issue of that run. Like, I read through the whole thing prior to Infinity War coming out. I was like, holy shit, this was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I still want to get the Thanos Quest story that preceded this, the original Civil War comic.
Civil War's a good one.
And both of the Secret Wars, the 80s and 2015.
Phalanx Covenant in the 90s. I like that one with the techno-organic aliens that were essentially taking over the planet. I thought that was a pretty good one.
Oh, another one I'd like to maybe get if they get it, like one of these graphic novel anthologies, the Daredevil Born Again storyline.
I might actually have a lot of I have a lot of Daredevil issues. Like I have the death of Elektra.
Yeah.
I have his first run-in with the Punisher. And I also have a lot of like the 80s stuff where it was John Romita Jr. doing the art, which I fucking love his artwork. The one where he has to go through hell with the torch. I think that's like a fucking awesome story arc.
Getting a new Street Fighter movie to cast on. Well, I know two WWE guys, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, are going to be in that movie, but I haven't seen who else is in that movie. Actually, let me look that up.
Well, no, Dimitri, what's his name? I remember, all right, Ant-Man, his two knucklehead buddies, Baba Yaga. The guy that talks about the Baba Yaga?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking...
Baba Yaga.
Yeah, he's...
I just saw David Das Malchian, something like that. Yeah, I see he's in there. I see 50 Cent's in it. Jason Momoa. Eric Andre's in it. Good Lord. But I knew Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes were in it because right now they've both been off of WWE TV for a little bit to go film their scenes. Lex Luthor or Doc Ock?
Well, Lex Luthor, I assume, has his suit. Because if Doc Ock's just got his, his tentacles and shit, and it's just Lex Luthor in his office, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, Lex Luthor in that suit's built to fucking take on Superman. Doc Ock, I'd hate to say, would not be that much of a challenge.
Probably not. Dark Phoenix, I still feel needs to be done. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
God, man. That fucking... I still haven't seen it. I saw enough scenes like I know they're going to fuck this up.
Of the one in 2019. Yep. Yeah. The last of the modern X-Men that started off amazing with First Class, and especially Days of Future Past. I love that movie.
Days of Future Past. That's another fucking great story arc there too. Oh, and is it what the Judas Contract for Teen Titans? I think that's the one where Deathstroke gets introduced, if I'm not mistaken.
But yeah, hopefully, because from what I've been hearing, everything Marvel's planning to do after Secret Wars comes out, where they're just going to reboot the entire thing and just have basically like, okay, the first 6 phases was its own era. Now, starting with phase 7, it's going to be everything all into one after Secret Wars, which makes sense to do after Secret Wars when the multiverse gets rebuilt and all that. Now you can have everybody in the same universe and not have to worry about continuity issues.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
for the most part.
I'm curious about it. Like, I'm kind of curious about what they do with Wonder Man,
because he's going to have his show. I think his show comes out next year.
I thought it was December,
or it might be December. I know we got Marvel Zombies coming up.
I saw the trailer; it looks pretty good.
It looks fun. That's going to be fun. It is coming out this December. Huh. I'll definitely be curious to watch that one. But, like, one of the things I've been hearing about with the reboot is that it's going to be primarily X-Men focused. Like, they're going to start focusing more on the X-Men, while the Avengers and everybody else are obviously still going to be around. But, like, the central arc is all about X-Men, which makes sense. And, hell, I would love for the next Avengers movie after Secret Wars to be Avengers versus X-Men. That would be so fun.
Story. Actually,
and I need to get that story too.
It's probably the first time I started actually like kind of respecting Cyclops a little bit more. Like most of the time, he's just a brown nosing fucking. Yes, Professor. I will scold the rest of the team for that. Blah blah blah. I shoot a red laser out of my face. I never liked him. Havoc was infinitely cooler, but to their credit, they've definitely worked on giving Scott some more depth. Mm-hmm. And he's a lot stronger than people think. Like that fucking beam goes fucking extra hard when he wants to. He holds back a lot.
Yeah. And I'll be curious to see how James Marsden will be after all these years of not playing the character come back during Doomsday. Hell, I saw a behind-the-scenes picture for Doomsday where it looks like it might be at the beginning of the movie where Fantastic Four first meet the Thunderbolts, and it was like this brief picture of what looked like John Walker, The Thing, Shuri, and the new Falcon all on the Fantastic Four ship together. So, man, all the interactions we're going to be getting in those 2 movies is going to be insane.
Yeah, I think they just confirmed that She-Hulk's going to be in it too, in like some alternate reality. I don't know. She looked like the picture they showed. I mean, it could have just been an AI thing, but probably. They said that she's confirmed to be in there. I was like, hey, cool, bonus Hulk, let's do it. And the only thing I didn't like about that series was the ending where they went to fourth wall.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish She-Hulk. I think I got through like the first 3 or 4 episodes. I still need to finish it.
It's kind of worth finishing, but it kind of isn't because the whole end of it is a giant fourth wall break. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But you do get to see Daredevil return, and
I did see that, and that was cool.
Rocking the yellow and like burgundy suit,
the old school suit. So Wanda's a mutant. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And I hope that because Elizabeth Olsen's supposed to come back, probably in Doomsday, but I think it's more likely she might be back in Secret Wars. And of course, she's going to be in for the long haul, playing Scarlet Witch for another decade, probably. So
she doesn't end up like her sisters.
No, which I don't see that happening at all. But like, I hope we can get the storyline where they address that she is Magneto's daughter. Yeah. And also, if it were up to me, if I were to cast like the new X-Men, honestly, I would bring back 3 of the actors they had in the modern movies: James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, and Nicholas Hoult. They were perfect as Professor X, Magneto, and Beast, respectively. Everybody else, they can pick whoever out of the blue or bring back some of the people. Like Evan Peters coming back as Quicksilver would be fun. But then again, you'd have to address, like, okay, is this going to be the Quicksilver that was in Age of Ultron, or what we've seen in Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, so on and so forth?
Have you watched the Agatha series?
I didn't watch that show.
You should watch it because that explains the Quicksilver dude a little bit more too. There's actually also, that's the one that teases Mephisto. Like that one kind of dives more into the whole magical side of Marvel, and I mean,
yeah,
you kind of know who like one of the big bads in there is.
Yeah, Death. Lady Death.
Yep.
Aubrey Plaza looking fine.
Oh yeah,
I did see those scenes, but I've never watched the whole show. Whatever happens in the MCU, we know Kevin Bacon must be up for something.
Dude, I love Shaw. He was great.
Yeah, he was amazing in First Class. And then hell, playing the fictionalized version of himself in the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special was a lot of fun.
I hated that Christmas special. That thing sucked.
What? I loved it.
It was awful.
It wasn't supposed to be anything crazy. It was just
supposed to be good because it wasn't.
I fucking loved it, but whatever. But yeah, if he doesn't do Sebastian Shaw again, who could they cast Kevin Bacon as if he were to come back?
Mr. Sinister.
There we go. Yeah,
Edgar had a good one. Emerald Dawn. I have the issue, the first appearance of Parallax. And the death of Superman, Reign of Superman's brutal. Nightfall is also pretty damn cool. I like Bane, but they kind of made him a one-trick pony there for a while. They need to work him into more stories because the thing I like about him is he's the bruiser that is fucking smarter than fucking shit.
Yeah. House of M, that's another one I need to get to. If I were to go back to buying comics or comic graphic novels, that would be one I'd go for.
Oh, I got 2 really nice comic book stores right near me.
Oh, you are really pulling my heartstrings there. And Darkness Descends or Seven Churches. Oh God.
I'm probably
both are my favorite albums from both bands. Probably by a monkey claw, I would go Seven Churches, even though I love Darkness Descends so much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Seven Churches by a bit.
The big deciding factor is I like Jeff Becerra's vocals more than I like Don Dottie's. The one thing I can say, and it's still universal, with Dark Angel, is they've never had a great vocalist.
I thought Don was really good, especially on Darkness Descends. I mean, his style fit them at the time.
He was all right. Like, he was serviceable. But they've never had like a really dynamic vocalist that really stood out. And Ron,
yeah.
Oh God,
Ron is Ron. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's like 90% of that fucking album.
Hey, what's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
No, Marvel movie, baby. You guys seen Weapons yet? No.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. The trailer looked pretty promising.
What I'm waiting to get done, that'll probably never happen. Knights of the Old Republic.
No, they've been dragging their fucking feet on that. Well, I mean, that and the prequel series that was up, the one that took place before anything else tanked, did not do well. So they're probably going to wait a while for that.
Currently collecting Absolute Carnage and King Spawn. Yeah, Absolute Carnage would be another good run to pick up too. I don't know why. I've always been drawn to the Carnage character just because, like, I always would compare him to, like, being like Marvel's version of the Joker in the sense that he's cold, heartless, and doesn't give a shit about anybody.
He just murders. He just likes
exactly.
Murder. It's for the love of chaos.
Exactly.
I don't have Absolute Carnage. Must be a newer one because I have his first appearance of the original Carnage series, and then I think I have almost all of Maximum
Carnage. That's what I was thinking of, not Absolute Carnage. I was thinking Maximum Carnage. Punisher.
Dude, I have that comic. I 100% have that comic. it's weird because you have like the Archie art and then like the John Buscema artwork side by side. I don't know if it's the same artist doing them, but it's kind of cool just to see like, oh, hey, the Archie art. Then you see just rough, tough, just fucking, like fucking Frank. Like, wow, same panel.
Wasn't sold on Eternals. Me neither. And that actually goes back to, now I remember something else I was going to say. So a rumor I had heard, because one of the YouTube channels I watch, Emergency Awesome, who does great deep dives into like Marvel, DC, TV shows, comic book stuff, and all that stuff. He did a video talking about like the future plans for the Eternals franchise, or with the characters at least. It seemed like at first they were just going to be shelved, but now they might be coming back in the reboot, and that one of the possible ideas for an Avengers movie, because they've IP'd a movie title that they could do down the road, and that's Avengers Eternity Wars, which, if I were to guess what that story could be, is the Celestials coming to Earth to judge the planet, like their Judgment Day storyline done in that movie, where the Celestials show up to try and threaten to destroy the planet, and everybody comes together to try and stop the Celestials. But it'd still be mostly X-Men centric. Like, you would have like the Avengers characters, Fantastic Four, Eternals, Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of just caught in the middle, but it's primarily the X-Men that it would focus on. Even for an Avengers movie.
A host of Celestials is unbelievably powerful. Like, I want to say it's a much older comic. I think it was an early run in X Factor, where Jean Grey channeled like the Phoenix Force right at one of them, and it barely did anything. Like, they kind of just like shrugged it off. Yeah, I mean, they are like the most fucking powerful beings in the universe.
Marvel's original Ultimate comics. Yeah, it makes me wonder if they would ever do an Ultimates team in the movies and TV shows.
Well, they did the animated movies, which are kind of they're all right.
Yeah. Yeah, my problem with Eternals, it dragged. A lot of it was just boring, and the lighting was not good. And it did not need to be, at that point, the second longest MCU movie behind Endgame. There was no reason for it to be 2 hours, 40 minutes.
A little bit of editing in there. Like, some of the story arcs I thought were really cool. And honestly, like, like the guy that was the inventor, like when they ran into him, why he didn't use his powers anymore.
Fastos.
Yeah, because he invented the atomic bomb, and just like him just sitting there. Like,
seeing the destruction, yeah.
Like, oh shit,
yeah, that was a good scene. I will admit.
Like he
and
was,
of course,
he was like
going to say
character.
And of course, you had some great actors, mostly from Game of Thrones, Richard Madden and Kit Harington, and now I hope they still bring Kit Harington back in like Secret Wars or something like that, and then get to Midnight Suns and bring him back with Mahershala Ali, and you could do Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Black Knight, Werewolf by Night, all in one team.
Recast Morbius. What?
That too.
I still don't get how that fucking 100% creeper got the Tron job too. I just drives me nuts.
Shame we won't get Battleworld. Well, I think I've heard that in Secret Wars it's still gonna be Battleworld. Just like it's supposed to be like a mixture of 80s and 2015 Secret Wars for the Secret Wars movie. Whereas Doomsday, from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be loosely based on Time Runs Out. So, and I guess because originally they were going to do a Doctor Strange 3 before Doomsday, I guess now they're just going to put everything they were going to do with that into Doomsday for Doctor Strange's arc. So that tells me that Charlize Theron's Clea is going to be in the movie too, which, yes.
I mean, I think she's important just because she's a link to the dark dimension too. I want them to redesign Dormammu to make him look like like the wave effect was kind of cool. But
which it makes sense for a brief appearance, but yeah, for a full-on Dormammu, we need the flaming head.
Yeah, Dormammu's fucking awesome. Even though, I mean, well, according to at least, I still gotta sit down and watch it because I need to watch Ironheart because Apparently,
I do too.
Mephisto steals the show in several scenes. He
Yeah.
says the Dormammu isn't fit to clean his asshole.
Yeah. One comic series I recommend getting is called Viking Moon. It's Vikings versus werewolves, and the werewolves look like the first Howling Wolves, and it's coming September 17th.
See, I like that design where a werewolf has like the wolf features in the face, like the pronounced snout, and then like the more anthropomorphic body. You know, when they flatten it out too much, it's like now you make it look too human. You know, I want the wolf features.
Yeah. Question for me. I know you're not into racing anymore, but you've heard of Robbie Gordon, right? Hell, I fucking met him on my birthday 6 years ago. Really nice guy. Really, really nice guy, and I feel bad for him because both of his parents were killed years ago. Witchfinder General or Pagan Altar? I have to go Witchfinder General.
I haven't listened to enough Pagan Altar to actually.
Same here.
So, but I have both Witchfinder General albums. Babies. Yeah, I think they're both pretty solid. Good proto Doom.
Yeah, like Doom and New Wabum.
Yeah, there's a little bit of classic rock in there too.
Yeah. Yeah, basically like if you took early Black Sabbath, like the first two albums in particular, meshed it with a little bit of Maiden and a little classic rock, and there you go. Fun fact for you, Levi, Robbie actually got to stay with one of my great grandmas during a period in time. That's interesting, Ace. Sure, it was worth it because, like I said, he was super, super, super nice. Hell, I brought up to him when I met him that the first time I ever saw him was when he got wrecked by Michael Waltrip at New Hampshire in 2005, and he was pissed that he threw his helmet at his car. And in his post interview, he's like, Michael's not the good guy he thinks he is. Caution was out, and he wrecked me, and he's a piece of shit. I brought that up, and he thought it was funny. Like, oh, yeah, I remember that. But, well, anyways, I got the tier lists ready. So we got 3 new tier lists that.
So give me a sec to go grab a smoke.
Alrighty.
And
hopefully, maybe by then Ben will be here if he hasn't forgotten. Oh, actually, we got a good one. Rune King Thor or God Emperor Doom. Ooh, that'd be a good fight. I'd probably go with
God Emperor Doom just simply just erase Thanos and like one little thing.
Oh,
I mean I love Thor and all.
Yeah,
and give him all the magic in the world, but Doom, he's God and Emperor. I don't see that name with Thor. Sorry. All right, be right back.
Alrighty. Anyways, last I looked, there were no new additions to the douchebags list that Maniac made, but I don't know if there can be any more additions at this point. I think we've covered everybody in that list. So, yeah. And even Ozzy, I wouldn't even put on there. Damn it. You keep one Ozzy on there. He ain't going on, buddy. It ain't happening. But actually, why don't I take a look, see if he actually has updated the list. Where is it? Biggest douchebags in metal. Nope, it's still the same. Still the same. Hell, not even Danny Filth is on there. So there you have it. I want my wolves to be like the Howling design. Tall, anthropomorphic, and with that wolf snot, or like Werewolf in London. Just a fucking ugly, scary, and nasty, carnivorous wolf from hell. Oh, we actually might have 4 tier lists we can do, because I see he worked on another one. Oh, this is going to be good. Prog metal debut albums. Actually, you know what? I think we'll start with that first before we do the other lists. So yeah, that's that's going to be good. So we got we're going to redo crossover thrash and Canadian metal, but we also got worst metal album covers and progressive metal debut albums. So, yeah. Real quick, I guess, while Nick is away, if you're still here, Ben, okay, because I haven't heard from you. Actually, real quick, I need to check my Instagram for stuff anyways. Which Marvel film had the best soundtrack? Are we talking original soundtrack or songs from other artists in the soundtrack? Because if we're talking original score, oh man, there's quite a few with the original score I really, really like. Like, I would say, like Infinity War, Endgame, both of those movies had great scores. Black Panther score was pretty good. But if we're talking like soundtracks with actual songs, it'd have to be the Guardians of the Galaxy movies because they're the only ones that really had them. Oh yeah, the first Avengers movie had a really good score too. But like, if I had to pick between the 3 Guardians of the Galaxy soundtracks, I'd still say the first one is probably the best. I still need to get the 3rd soundtrack, as well as like the soundtrack from like the animated series, so that way I'd have all 4 of the soundtracks. Y'all should do Third Time the Charm, where band's 3rd album is their best. That might be one of the videos I'll save for posting whenever I go to the beach trip at the end of October, early November. So that way you can have something to watch, and it'd be that. So that's 2 videos in that 2-week span that will definitely be happening. Which 3rd albums is the band's best album, and then there's the Overkill ranking that will be coming out on Halloween, more than likely. What day does Halloween fall on this year? Friday. Yeah. Well, then again, it depends on when I'm going to the beach. And it's going to be a longer trip. It's going to be a 2-week trip, because 1 week I'm going to be in Panama City. Then the following week I'll be in Fort Morgan. And then after that, we're going to take the long drive all day and into the night back home. So, yeah. The whole 12 to 14-hour journey. The world's biggest apple versus the world's biggest orange. I have to go Rush. I'd have to go Rush. Ben!
What's going on, Levi?
Just hanging out. Nick will be right back. And then when he comes back, we got some tier lists. We're going to get
tier lists. All right, cool. So what's in line?
So we got 4 different lists. We're doing a list for crossover thrash, Canadian metal, prog metal debuts, and worst album covers. Which I didn't know my boy, Just Another Heavy Metal Maniac, was working on that.
Interesting.
Oh, you mean Wes Scantlin? Well, he's not metal. That's the problem. Like, if that douchebags list Maniac had made that included hard rock too, easily Wes Scantlin would have been an easy pick, but you have to think he's not metal. So he could
maybe maybe a douchebag for butt rock.
Yeah, and he'd probably be up there amongst the biggest of all butt rock, maybe the biggest, because of the stupid shit he's done. Like, I still am like, how is this guy not in jail or in freaking a mental institution?
For real.
Good God. Especially after 2016. He was just everywhere in 2015, 2016. Oh,
right.
Lord.
Exactly. What's going on, Brian?
Anyways, how you been, Ben? It's been ages.
I know it has been a while.
Yeah.
It's been kind of hectic. I'm getting ready to move, so.
Huh.
Yeah. It's been a lot of work.
Yeah. Meanwhile, around here, just been doing just me and the family doing a bunch of house projects. Like right now, the latest one is building a roof on our front porch over here from my bay window. Basically, it's all built. All it needs is insulation and metal installed, and that wouldn't take hardly any time.
Right.
So, yeah, once that's done, what I really would like to get done is replace the bathtub in my bathroom and put a jacuzzi in there, so that way I could have something to relax in, especially during the winter time. Because for years we had one of them inflatable hot tubs that I bought for my dad for Christmas 4 years ago, and it just got to be a pain in the ass to deflate it and put it in the basement and then patch up any holes. And then finally we had it down in the basement earlier this year when we got flooded pretty bad back in February, and it just got molded. So it's like, hate to throw it out, but at least we got 4 years out of it, which is
Better than nothing.
Easily better than nothing.
What's going on, man?
Not much. How's it going, man?
Oh, I'm good. Oh, better now.
Did you have to take a Wicked number 2?
Oh no, I pissed off my balcony. It was nice. My neighbors are asleep.
Well, there you go.
And if they're not, then whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna start the tier list journey. So we got 4 lists.
All right.
Which I think they're gonna be fairly quick. So the first one we got, and I didn't know my boy Hunter was doing this. Progressive metal debuts.
All right.
So going back to the beginning, we got Queensryche with Queensryche. Or Warning.
Oh, they're not counting the EP? Well, all right.
Yeah.
That's definitely a little bit more progressive.
Yeah.
I still don't own that one, but I'd say it's up there.
Me neither.
I'd say probably A tier, yeah. It's a good album.
Yeah. I still need to get it.
I have 2 copies, actually.
Yeah. Actually, let me real quick zoom in a little bit so we can see a little bit better. All right, so we have Fate's Warning's debut. I think it's Night at the Brocken.
Night on Brocken. I still don't own any of the
John Arch stuff.
I have listened to a bit of that one. I have not enough for me to say one way or the other. I know the album cover's fucking trash.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one has 3 different covers.
That's the one that I know just because it's always on like worst album covers ever.
Which we'll be talking about in a little bit too.
Oh, fun. Well, we should see that one again.
Yeah.
I can't say, again, I haven't listened to that one enough to really say.
I mean, for me, I'd say B tier.
So great. All right, we have Watchtower with.
I have that one.
I forget the name of it. Something is disassembly.
Here I can tell you right now.
I always forget the name.
Energetic Disassembly.
Yeah, I knew the title of the second album, but I didn't know this one. This is the one with Jason McMaster on vocals, and of course, as Nick and I talked about on the video we did over at Thralls, not a fan of Jason McMaster and Watchtower. Like most of his other bands he does vocals for, he's really good, but he's just going super high on here. But musically, proggy technical thrash.
I'd say great or amazing. Like, dude, Ron Zombek is
a riff and shred lord.
Get Shred to talk about him. He can tell you all about how fucking, because he's actually studied him. Like, this guy has mathematical formulas for how he writes stuff. Like, that's how in it that dude is.
Damn.
Yeah. Ooh, we get a heavyweight corner. Rest in peace. For me, that's top tier album.
I think they got better later. I would go Fantastic personally, but I love that album.
I mean, that instrumental Nosferatu is like one of my favorite prog technical thrash instrumentals.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, granted, they got better on the next album, and then the album after that, and then the album after that. But it was a great foundation. All right, this one, Dream Theater When Dream and Day Unite. I've talked about it in my ranking. Solid songwriting for your first run. It's just there are two problems I have with it. Not a fan of the production, despite it being Terry Date. And this was 89, so this was the same year as Soundgarden, Louder Than Love, and Overkill, The Years of Decay, which I love the production on both of those. For whatever reason, the production here just doesn't work. And then, not a big fan of Charlie Dominici's vocals.
I don't think he was that bad of a singer. Like, honestly,
not that he was bad. It's just I thought his vocal style didn't quite fit Dream Theater.
I mean, there's a lot of like classic heavy metal on there. Production wise,
a lot of Iron Maiden on it.
Oh yeah, no, tons of it. I mean, yeah, they got a lot better. That's pretty fair too. I mean, yeah, good or great. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Like everyone kind of shit from that one.
I like it. I like it for what it is. But it was definitely low in my ranking. I think I had it second to last in my ranking, but it's still good. Oh, Atheist Piece of
Top
Time.
tier.
Now this has to go top tier. My God. I mean,
Unquestionable Presence is better in my opinion, but I love that.
Yeah.
Love this.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the early Atheist stuff.
Absolutely.
What is this?
Oh,
Psychotic Waltz, A Social Grace. I have yet to check out Psychotic Waltz. I need to, though.
Yeah.
Oh. We get to talk about one of my favorites now, Meshuggah Contradictions Collapse. I personally am saying top tier. I love that album.
I'm gonna have to
go underrated.
That's probably my favorite.
A lot of Voivod, a lot of Coroner in there.
Metallica,
Sadist. That album absolutely kicks ass.
And of course, having both Jens and Frederick doing vocals. And it's like you can tell they're similar to some degree, but Frederick has more of like a out of control bark to his vocals, whereas Jens sounds like Swedish Hetfield. And it was perfect.
Doesn't quite,
but maybe a bit gruffer than Hetfield.
Yeah, he doesn't quite carry a tune like Hetfield. I don't know. I mean, I gravitate more towards Destroy, Erase, Approve.
Same.
But that album, it's kind of on an island in their discography.
Because it's the one that doesn't have like a bunch of polyrhythms and have the 8-string guitars. Like, yeah, you had 7-string guitars, but they rarely used them. It was mostly the E-flat tuning they were going for. And yeah, like you said, it's basically Coroner, Voivod, Sadist, Metallica, all wrapped up into one.
Yes.
Shadow Gallery, this is still a band I need to check out because I hear so many good things about them.
I'm not overly familiar with them either.
Yeah. Tool Undertow, on the other hand.
I would go
fantastic.
I would go fantastic or amazing. Like Bottom is one of my favorites. Crawl Away.
Sober, still a great single.
I mean, yes, I've heard that song so many fucking times. But I mean, if it comes on, like I'm not turning it off.
Right. Wasn't Prison Sex on this one, or was that on? Oh yeah, I thought it was on here.
Yeah, it's on Undertow.
What is this? Threshold. I still need to listen to the early Threshold stuff.
I have not listened to that. I have 2 albums and they're kind of later Threshold, but not that one.
Yeah. I think I checked out their last one and I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've listened to them.
Their last one was pretty decent. I have that one and God, what is the other one I have? They're pretty good. Like it's more straightforward prog metal. Like it's not super flashy and like loaded with like a lot of solos. I have a Clone from 2001.
Oh, here we go. Another top tier Cynic Focus.
Oh yeah,
send it to the top.
Yeah, no further words needed. Angra with Angelic Cry or Angel's Cry. I still need to go back to the old Angra stuff. Like I think I've only heard maybe 2 Angra albums, and they were really good. I mean, yeah, it's prog power metal, but man, they know how. And plus, Kiko phenomenal guitarist, and this is where he came from. And of course, now with them having Fabio Leone, formerly of Rhapsody, on vocals, and I love his vocals. I think he fits Angra to a T, but I need to go back to the old Angra and really get the idea. Ooh, Enslaved Viking Veldi. I butchered that. I'm going fantastic. I actually really like it, even though it's not prog.
It's not a prog. It's not a prog.
It's just straight up black metal with the Viking imagery, but it's still amazing.
I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I would go maybe great personally, just because it's not really prog, but it's still a fucking really good album. I think Frost.
But definitely Frost was a little better. Yeah.
Oh, Frost was fucking awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Vanden Plas. I don't know the title. Let's see. Color Temple. I still have yet to check out Vanden Plas.
They sound a lot like Dream Theater.
I figured as such.
I've heard a cover they did of Point of No Return by Kansas that was pretty good. That's about it.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these I still need to check out. Even though I'm a big prog head, there's still a lot I've yet to check out. Like Symphony X. I've not really checked out much Symphony X.
Same here.
Which album is it?
The first one, I think it was just called Symphony X, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first one had a different vocalist on it.
Before Russ Allen came in.
Yeah.
So, but we got Nevermore. What was the name of it? Or
Nevermore.
was it just Nevermore? It was just self-titled.
Debut. Probably great.
I think it's good. It's like if you compare it to like the rest of the stuff, like they got better quick.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Like by the time you get to like Dreaming Neon Black, like that first one's kind of like left in the dust a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Ooh, Opeth Orchid. For me, I go great. I mean, it's not one of my favorite Opeth albums, although one song on Orchid I still would put in my top 10 favorite songs of all time, and that's Forest of October. I love that song. And I love the album, but definitely in comparison to like even Morning Rise to follow up, you could tell they got better afterwards, but I like it for the novelty it was. Like it's kind of that like middle ground between prog death metal and a little bit of black metal.
It's a little
mostly
bit of
mostly down to some of the like tremolos. They kind of had that vibe, or I would say it's also bordering on melodic death metal too.
Yeah,
I do.
Like it's got a little bit of that Gothenburg tinge to it, even though production a lot more raw with Dan Swano.
a little bit, yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, it's a good album. It again, like, but you compare it to the bulk of the work, I don't think it's the most progressive. I do like Under the Weeping Moon, though. That's like
that would be my second favorite on the album. Yeah. Nightingale. So this is interesting because this is not quite prog. This is more like gothic rock. This is, of course, Dan Swano's band he had formed in the mid-90s. This band has gone through so many sound changes. Like here, like I said, it's more of a gothic rock album. And then they became like a hybrid of prog rock, arena rock, and classic heavy metal. Like it's a strange mix, but man, Swano knows how to make it work.
I mean, Swano's Swano. I've never heard that project, though.
I haven't heard this album. I need to, though. I need to get all of Nightingale's stuff because I think that's such an underrated band. And also, his brother Dag plays in this band, too, so you get like a little family affair kind of thing with Nightingale, which, yeah, Nightingale's fucking great. Plus, you get to hear some of Swano's best clean vocals of his whole career in Nightingale. Like, hell, he's doing, like, almost power metal highs at times, but not quite there. It's more like a big, like, arena rock kind of vibe, but regardless. Let's see, who's this? Oh, Arion. I've yet to check out this album.
I haven't really checked out any Arion.
Oh, Human Equation. That's a great one. It's a big, like, it is a rock opera, but man, it's done so well. And you got James LaBrie, Devin Townsend, Michael Ockerfeld on there. And they all do a great job. And they all do great. And hell, even Ockerfeld does a few growls on some of his parts because Arjun, I watched a bit of a documentary making of the album, and he was really into Opeth at the time, and he wanted Michael in to play the character Fear in the storyline of the album. And of course, Michael mostly doing his soothing cleans, but Arjun, because he wasn't a big fan of growling vocals at the time. But then he's like, you know what? Maybe let's add a few because it fits the character. And he brings out a few like very evil lines in the songs he does. And then Devin Townsend, when he was asked, Devin's like, well, I want to write stuff for myself. Like, no disrespect to you, Arjun, but I want to do what I'd like. And Arjun's like, oh, no problem. And it came out perfectly. But yeah, I need to listen to this in particular. Borknagar. Again, not quite prog. It's kind of like the first Enslaved. It's still mostly Viking-esque black metal.
Yeah.
But it's still awesome. Oh, here we go. This is another top tier. Ocean Machine.
I love that.
I still need to get some of Devi's solo stuff. The only one I have right now is Transcendence. I need to get some of the other ones. I got some up to do. I know.
Devin Townsend band, like if you Accelerated Evolution, I strongly recommend that. If only for the song Deadhead. My God, that might be one of the best songs he's ever written.
I would agree.
Yeah. Spastic Inc.
Don't have that one. I have the one with the dude from fucking Watchtower on it because that's the instrumental one. That's Ron Jarzambek again. And again,
and Bobby Jarzambek too on drums.
But the one I have, which is the follow-up to that one, has vocals, and they got again, dude from fucking Watchtower. Like, God damn it.
I've never even heard that.
I mean, if you're a fan of if you like Watchtower and Blotted Science, you'll dig it.
I'll have to check it out.
Pain of Salvation. This is another big one I still need to listen to. I've only heard the song Fandango, and that's a great song, but I need to listen to more Pain of Salvation.
I'm just going to say
because I know Daniel Gildenlow, he's an awesome vocalist and guitarist.
Yeah, I've never heard a whole album of theirs, too.
Same.
They're like one of the giants of prog metal too.
Same thing with like Riverside too. Like I kind of put them in that same category. Like I'll check them out eventually. I just haven't got around to it.
The last Riverside album that came out a few years ago was pretty good. It definitely sounds like a heavier Rush. I would describe them. Nice. Liquid Tension Experiment. I still need to listen to this band.
Oh, I'd throw it up at the top. That honestly, like, all right, James LeBray fans out there. Sorry, not sorry. That's like kind of the dream scenario for me. It's essentially Dream Theater without James LeBray. And fucking dude on the Chapman stick. Fuck.
Tony Levin. King Crimson and Peter Gabriel.
That dude. I got to see him play in Peter Gabriel. That dude is an incredible talent.
Oh, Chapman stick and bass. Legend.
Yeah, dude. That album. Actually, all of the Liquid Tension Experiment albums are good.
They are, yep.
Next up, Evergrey's first album. I still need to listen to the old Evergrey. Like, the only Evergrey I've checked out has been the stuff since 2019.
I like that album, but it had some really, really raw production to it.
All I have the more recent ones, and I mean, production on those are fucking tighter than hell. Also, you can tell like he's using like 7-string guitars and shit on those. The newer ones, I have not listened to much past like 2018, 19.
Yeah, the album The Atlantic, that was when I got into them, and that kind of blew me away a little bit, especially the song All I Have. Like, that opening riff is so Mastodon-esque with the open, like, big open riff and then the little dissonant tags. Like, I'm like, dude, that sounds like Mastodon right there.
Yeah, the earliest one I have is Escape of the Phoenix, which was pretty good.
That was a really good one, too.
I'm trying to think. In Search of the Truth's the one I have.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I see. That was their third album. Yeah, definitely. I need to go back to the old Evergrey. Oh, this is another top tier. Dan Swano Moon Tower.
See, I've not heard that one.
I need to hear
Oh
that.
my god, you gotta check it out. It is.
Dude's got too many fucking projects.
I know, but this one. So the backstory behind this one. So this came out in '98. So this was after he was kicked out of Edge of Sanity after Infernal, and yeah, he was kicked
How do you
out.
kick out fucking Dan Swano from your bands? Like, we want to get worse. Let's kick out the fucking talent.
But basically, from what Swano said, like he wanted to create the ultimate death metal album in his eyes at the time, and also he was hanging out with Michael Ockerfeld a lot during this period. In fact, he said that Ockerfeld was in Stockholm one time and didn't have a car, so he's like, "Hey, could I just crash at your place?" And yeah, and so they hung out together for a week and they did like some stuff together. But at the same time, Swano was getting inspired to do. Oh, there you go. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to get all the reissues. I'd say the main one. I definitely want to get is the debut. Because I think the mixes on Crimson 1 and Crimson 2 are just fine.
They don't have honestly, check the remix out. The remix sounds fucking really good. Like I've weirdly enough, I've favored the remix. Plus the track breaks are way better on those than they are on like the Black Mark versions. Because I hate. All right, Crimson 2 annoys me because
Crimson 2 is definitely the one.
All right, minute 35 track, 58-second track.
Yeah, that was a problem. That was a problem. Or you could just be like me, and at the time, whenever I got the albums, I still had iTunes, and I just ripped them all into one single track.
That's Crimson 1. It was 140-minute track.
It was perfect.
But that one is broken up into like 5-minute tracks, and they found there's like it's seamless. Like the breaks make sense. So if you just wanted to listen to one part, it worked.
Yeah. But back to Moon Tower. So yeah, Swano was tinkering around with ideas because he said he wanted to do the ultimate death metal album in his mind, but he was really into Rush at the time. So he's like, okay, well, how about I take what I was wanting to do, but make it sound like if a death metal album was made in the 70s. And then he was trying to piece together this album, and then eventually he decided, how about I just make it a prog metal album? But the thing of it was, he originally was going to do all clean vocals on the album, but he, for whatever reason, he said to himself, fuck, I can't come up with any good vocal melodies that could go along with these riffs I'm doing. And he's like, whereas most people who get frustrated go out and have a smoke or whatever, he's like, I just started growling the lyrics to these songs, and he's like, this is pretty good. So this could be like a modern prog metal album, but with like an old school flair, but it's also prog death metal. And he also describes it as if it's Dream Theater on a bad day vibes, because there are some Dream Theater nods on here. But of course, for you, Nick, maybe the one thing that might annoy you a little bit, which it doesn't annoy me because I love them, the keyboards. Like, it's pretty keyboard driven, but it goes hand in hand with the guitars so well.
I'm picky about keyboards, like generally, like their level and how present they are in the mix.
Well, they are pretty present, but they go hand in hand pretty well with the guitars.
Yeah, I like generally that kind of stuff more in the background, but I'd still check it out. I mean, it's
hell, the song, what the hell? There was a Counterparts, the instrumental. That is a lot of Dream Theater, like, because of course he's playing everything on there, doing the drums, and he's channeling a little Mike Portnoy in the drumming, and of course the riffs channeling a little John Petrucci. But of course, there is one like real pretty song. It's kind of a ballad, but it's still a really damn good one called "Add Reality." And he does a little clean singing on it, but that's about it. Most of the album is just his roar. But it's amazing. And he said to me that this is going to get reissued at some point. I am still waiting on it because this is like the big Swano thing I've been wanting for years.
Was that like part of the package deal with the whole all the reissues and stuff with and Sammy. That's all on Century Media.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Maybe
I think. Well, he said that it is going to happen. It's just a matter. I guess maybe it's going to be in one of the next chapters things, but I think it kind of be paired up with the Nightingale stuff. So I'm hoping eventually soon it does happen because he told me it would happen. But anyways, we dug into a deep rabbit hole with that. Next up, we have was this Manticora Roots of Eternity.
Manticore?
Don't know.
Well, that's the mythological beast with like the lion's head and the wings and the scorpion's tail. They have to fight into like Dungeons and Dragons. So I mean, it's already starting off pretty nerdy.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out, so I'll need to. Control denied. Fragile Art of Existence.
I put it at amazing. I still feel like there was still stuff that they were going to iron out in the next one that obviously just didn't happen. It took me a while to like get into the vocals on that, but it was a solid start of something there.
Mm-hmm.
We just never got to see it finished.
Basically, what Death would sound like with melodic vocals, musically for the most part.
Kinda, like I mean, it was still heavy, but like it didn't have it was. I'm trying to think here, like as heavy as it got. Like I don't think it quite reached like even like symbolic levels of heavy, but it was still good. The guitar work was solid. Drum work was good.
Bass work was awesome.
Yeah.
What is this one? Spiral Architect with a Skeptic's Universe. I have not checked out this band either.
I've heard that album's like fucking legendary. I've heard prog fucking nerds go fucking ape shit over it. But I guess
for prosperity's sake, I'll put it up in Fantastic at least just to be somewhat safe.
I'm pretty sure I heard it years ago, but it's been years since I've heard it.
I want to say Shred Joe knows that album for sure.
Probably.
He probably have it with like some high marks.
Oh, but next up, Gojira Terra Incognita. I personally want to put in top tier, but I'll put it in Fantastic.
I still think it's death metal at that point. Like,
yeah, there were definitely like some proggy, like in terms of the structures, like the way it's put together is still prog. Because again, I'm always one of the guys that says that prog can be a combination of either lavish songwriting or going untraditional with how it's put together. It doesn't go verse, chorus, bridge, which none of that is on this album. So I'd say it's still prog, even though it's still very much old school death metal.
I mean, it's hefty Morbid Angel worship with eco-friendly.
Some Meshuggah touches here and there too. Wolverine. I still have yet to check this band out.
I have that album. Kind of an underrated Swedish band. I would say they're, kind of comparable to Fate's Warning, but more like Ray Alder. A little bit of Dream Theory here and there. Yeah, they're pretty good. I would put it under great. Like, that's a really solid album. That's probably their most well-known one, I would say.
Yeah, that's one I've never heard either.
Let's see, what is this? Andromeda Extension of the Wish? I don't know.
I don't know.
BT Bam.
It's not a good album. That debut is that's their worst offering. Like it's spazzy metalcore with like some proggy ambition. Like that in the Silent Circus. I don't listen to those when it comes down to BTBM. I skip right to like Alaska and everything after.
Right. I don't even have the first two either, so here we go, another top tier. Mastodon Remission. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Which one is
Mastodon Remission.
Yeah, that's a great album.
Oh, dude. Mother Puncher might be like one of my favorite Mastodon riffs ever.
Yeah. March of the Fire Ants, top to bottom. I was lucky to have seen that song live, and man, the pyro bursts in the opening riffs. Oh my god! And then seeing Bill like kicking on the stage while playing the riff, that was so cool.
I've seen them play that Lots Fest years ago.
Dude, like, it's just a mean fucking riff. I love it. Trampled Under Hoof too. Crusher Destroyer. Yeah, that album.
Of course.
The Elephant Man.
The whole album's awesome.
Elephant Man whoops ass. There's not a bad track on that one.
No, definitely not. Let's see, what's this? Shaman with Ritual. And I don't know this one. Voyager Element 5. I don't know this one either.
Never saw that episode of Voyager.
Was this The Ocean?
Oh, wait. Is that The Ocean? The Ocean? I haven't heard.
Yeah, I think it's The Ocean. Yeah.
I mean, I think the earliest one I have is Fluxion, which.
Well, let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, it is The Ocean Collective. It's called Fog Diver is the name of the album.
I've never actually listened to that one.
No, me either.
Let's see, what's this? Persephone. I have yet to listen to old Persephone. I've only listened to like the last album, which was awesome.
Yeah, I became a fan with the last album.
Yeah, I need to listen to the old Persephone because that new one that came out 2022, incredible.
Is that Carnival?
Yep, Carnival, which I still need to check them out too.
That one's really not a prog album. Like that's almost like alt metal and kind of new metal-y. They didn't get proggy until I think the next one, Sound Awake, which I think is really fucking good. That one.
Would you say this one's kind of Catatonia?
Good to okay.
I was gonna say, would you say that early Carnival was kind of like Catatonia? It's like alt metal and doom.
Kind of like there's definitely some Tool isms in there, and man, I don't know, but they're very melody centric, like lots of really good vocals. But that earlier one, I don't know, it does a lot of the. God, I hate comparing them to Disturbed, but in terms of like riffy syncopation, there's a lot of that on that one. They got way more creative on the next album.
Let's see, what is this? Circus Maximus. I've only heard one Circus Maximus song, and it was all right. I think they're a Norwegian band, but yeah, they're very compared to Dream Theater. I do know that for sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Not Void.
That is heavier than hell. Complex rhythmically. I mean, it's kind of like Masson, where I guess you could call it like progressive sludge. But they got way more proggy with their later albums like Valley of Smoke. That is a pretty damn good album. Like it's just flat out heavy, like suffocating.
Communic. This is again another band I've needed to check out.
They sound just like Nevermore. In fact, I think the dude's even very transparent that a lot of his stuff, he's like, it's directly inspired by Nevermore, and I want it to sound like Nevermore.
Oh, yeah, I think you told me about that band before, Nick.
Yeah, I have a couple of tracks on like some compilations. Like you play it side by side with like Nevermore, and it's kind of hard to tell the difference. Like even his vocals are very World Danish.
Yeah. Ishan. I think the earliest Ishan album I listened to was Arctus. I didn't go back to the early solo stuff.
I have that one. That one's good. It's got a lot more of the black metal roots on it.
Yeah.
I would say good to great. That's fair.
Baroness, is this Red?
Red. That's top tier for me.
I still need to jam the old Baroness stuff.
Sadly, the drummer on that album just died recently. He was only 42. Yeah. He was battling cancer, I guess. But I love that album. Like virtually every song on there. Oh, fuck yes. Blotted Science. All the way to the top.
I need this album too.
Dude, A-Web doing all that fucking proggy shit on the bass. And fucking Ron Jarzelbeck again.
And Hannes Grossman.
Is Hannes Grossman on that one, or is he on the next one? Hold on here.
Blotted Science. Or no, yeah. No, it was Charlie Zeleny. Charlie Zeleny on drums from Behold the Arctopus.
He plays in Behold the Arctopus.
Yeah,
that band's absolutely fucking nuts too.
All right, Leprous. I need to jam old Leprous. Yeah,
that album goes for a fair amount of money if you got it on CD. It's pretty good, and it's different than where they are now for damn sure.
Mm-hmm. What is this? Exvius.
Oh, Exvius. That's an instrumental project, I believe. It's dudes from Dodecahedron. John loves all things Exvius. Very polyrhythmic, very jazzy, crazy fucking playing. Like not quite like Animal, but kind of similar. Like it's like I mean, if you love polyrhythms and like crazy off time stuff, that one. I haven't personally heard it though, like all of it.
Oh, I guess I'll just put it down here then. Vector, Black Future.
I'd say S tier for me. That's a great album.
Yeah, I'd probably go top tier as well.
I mean, I might go fantastic, but top tiers. Dude, all their albums are awesome. I think
Terminal Redux
are a bit better, but that's I bought that the day it came out. Since I saw the logo, I was like, if this sounds even remotely like Voivod, I'm interested.
Yeah. Haken. First Haken album, which I need to jam.
It's good. It feels a little bit more like Dream Theater worship.
I remember you said that before.
When I think around like Affinity and maybe The Mountain, they started breaking out.
The Mountain's the big one I've been needing to check out. Like I've checked out like Affinity and their last album.
That's where they started.
Affinity was awesome.
Like that one kind of feels like, just like Dream Theater worship.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, Periphery.
Musically, I think it's fine for what it is. I fucking hate that dude's voice.
I do too.
Like, dude, he sounds like a fucking dog squeaky toy.
Yeah, I can't get into that.
No, dude, it's.
I've tried. I tried with even the Juggernauts Alpha Omega. I thought musically they were really good, but my God,
like, and everyone fucking like went after us for reviewing the last one. Of course, I don't fucking shut my mouth. I fucking talk so much shit. But like musically, even that one didn't feel that interesting. Like, I mean, Misha Mansour, he's made his nut, and it's all in the fucking pickups and all his gear and shit. Like, dude drives a fucking Lamborghini. He doesn't need to do Periphery anymore, and it kind of shows.
Yeah.
Tesseract.
This is Tesseract?
Yep, I love that album. That's like honestly how that's like one of my favorite Gent albums, period, when it comes down to prog. Good, clean vocals. This guy has a natural register where it doesn't sound like someone's squeezing their fucking
Daniel Tompkins. Yeah, he's an awesome singer.
A natural range. Like, it doesn't come across like Warped Tour bullshit. And
exactly.
Jay Poststones, their drummer, is a fucking human metronome.
Let's see, what's this? Caligula's Horse.
That's a pretty good one. I think they got better with the next two, but I would say Amazing is pretty fair. That's a really solid album. Aussie prog band.
Mm-hmm. Arch Matheos. I need to get this one too.
I have it. And the follow-up, I believe, too. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Soen. I still need to jam the early Soen stuff. Like I think the first Soen album I checked out was Lotus.
Lotus is like my favorite one of theirs. That and
the one before.
Yeah, what's the name of that one? Fuck.
It was like, though it starts with an L. I just
Lakaya, whatever.
Yeah,
I tried. But
and I think this was wasn't Steve DiGiorgio in the band at this point?
I believe so. It sounds like Tool. It sounds almost exactly like Tool. It's not terrible, but they really laid on the Tool. So yeah, we'll go good. Good's fair.
Nebliviscaris, Portal of I.
Send it.
I think the Citadel is a little better, but yeah.
I kind of favor Citadel a little bit more, but I mean, I think it's like 1A and 1B. Both are like marvelously technical, great songwriting. The fucking fiddle playing on there is unreal. Like when I first heard it, I was like, well, they're gonna do this the entire album. I was like, I don't know, that'd be kind of annoying. And then more I listened, I was like, no, this dude is playing off the fucking guitars so damn well. The vocals are fucking excellent too. And I forget that guy, the drummer's name, but that dude's a fucking freak.
And I'm going to be curious to see how they're going to sound now that they got James Jordan from Black Crown Initiate doing the growling vocals now.
And that dude's got a beast of a fucking voice. They're going to have four here soon.
Yeah, so the Ancients.
That's a good one.
I've never heard that band.
They're kind of like awesome. They're kind of in the same vein as like Mastodon. They're from Vancouver.
Yeah,
that one has like a little bit of like black metal to it, like a little bit of like Enslaved to it. It's a good listen. All their stuff I think is really solid. Their last
one was awesome too. Like the last album, I would describe it as like a hybrid of Mastodon, Opeth, and Alice in Chains.
Yeah, there's some Jerry Cantrell-ish vocals on that last one. I was like, dude, all right, that hits a special spot.
Definitely gonna have to check that out.
Rivers of Nile.
It's more of a death metal album. But their first two, you know, that one and Monarch, I feel like there's not a lot that's like super progressive about it, but it's still well executed death metal, so I can't fault it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Let's see what it is. What the heck is Vola in Mazes. I've never heard of Vola.
Never heard it.
But yeah, so there's our rough prog metal debuts rank. So yeah. Obviously we got a lot we need to check out, especially from giants like Psychotic Waltz, Shadow Gallery, Threshold, Pain of Salvation, especially for me.
They got a big discography too, if I remember right.
Yeah. All right, well, we brought it up before with Fate's Warning. It's time for worst metal album cover. So we have Not That Bad, Questionable, Eyesore, What the Fucking Crime Against Art. All right, let's see.
That's Metal Church.
Yeah, Metal Church with Hanging in the Balance. What in the ever-loving fuck is this?
I never understood that cover either.
All right, it's well drawn, whatever the fuck it is. Like, dude, like, what were the other ideas? Like, that's what I wondered. I mean, it is kind of a what the fuck. I mean, like, it's well drawn for what it is, but what it is just fucking whatever. There's different ways to convey Hanging in the Balance.
But that's actually a pretty good Metal Church album too.
From what I hear, yeah, too. I've heard that.
Razor with Decibels. What the
dude? That
just looks poorly photoshopped.
It's terrible. It's a terrible Photoshop. Like, I would say crime against art. Like, it's not. It's posing as art. Like, that's just some shitty fucking Photoshop.
Oh, Metal Lucifer.
Metal Lucifer. Actually, let's get a close up of this. What the
He actually set me on fire with that chainsaw.
He looks terrified holding that chainsaw.
There's fire all around him. They probably really did that.
That's funny.
That's an eyesore. That's an eyesore.
Anthrax
Fistful of Metal.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, what the fuck? Because all right, even the angle, like, they're holding their head, and then nothing makes sense with that.
Nothing makes sense at all.
Like,
with it.
His lips being split in different directions. Like, is there a chunk of tongue coming out? Like that, I can't even say that's like well drawn. It's not.
Iron Maiden, Dance of Death. It's no.
Yeah. Dude, the baby floating on top of the dog. Like, how do they not fucking notice that?
Let's just take a look at it again.
Here's the little fella. It is like the worst fucking, like, dude, it's so bad. Like, hey, guess what? I'm kind of into computer graphics. Like, have you ever done anything with it? No.
No.
Cool, you're on the album.
Metal Band. Nick's favorite album cover of all
Dude,
time.
Lenny the LARPing fucking Puma. Dude, there are muscle groups on that fucking creature that don't exist on anything. Dude's got a fucking 18-pack.
The most swole Mr. Bigglesworth I have ever seen in my life.
No kidding, dude. Like, I don't like I get like, all right, well, Panther, it's Spanish for panther. Why don't we draw a panther? No, I got some other idea. Like
fucking
dude.
hairless Rex.
Yeah, like even a furry would probably look at that as like, no, that's wrong. I feel like you're slighting our people.
All right, next up, Messiah Extreme Cold Weather. Okay, musically the album's awesome. It's just
That's what I've heard.
Swiss death thrash, but the album cover, I don't think it's the worst in the world, but it's like
I would say questionable. Like, all right, it's a picture.
Yeah,
it fits.
It's just a picture of a polar bear. Yeah,
I just feel like it's cheap. Like,
yeah,
we couldn't do anything else. Like, no, just picture polar bear. That's it. What's the polar bear doing? Nothing really. It's standing there.
Yeah. Manowar Into Glory Ride.
That is gayer than every picture of the Village People ever. Dude, I can't. It's oh my god. I feel like that album probably came with a free bottle of baby oil. I say eyesore. Actually, no. I would say what the fuck, because like I just don't get it. Like, what's the idea? Like, we're gonna be wearing loincloths and all greased up. Are you guys greasing each other up before the shot? Oh yeah, totally. Cool. All right.
All right, what's this? Gamma Ray with Sign No More. Yeah.
It's like we're not trying levels of Photoshop there.
And I'm sure musically that album's awesome, but it's like, what the hell?
It's not one of your better albums.
Yeah, I need to get some Gamma Ray. All right, what's this? I think it's Artillery Terror Squad.
Lumpy
rat.
I don't
bad. Like the worst.
It looks like a kid's coloring book, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess it kind of works with the thrash aesthetic. Like, let's make it look raw and tough, kind of.
It's a killer album, though.
All right, okay, here we go. The album cover of album covers. Fire Down Under. Album's awesome, but this cover can go fuck itself. Every time I see this fucking seal, I want to club it.
I mean, you're not the only one. Like, I just
Jim Florentine will tell you, he'll go on an hour rant about how much he wants to beat that.
Like, how did that mascot win out? Were there like literally no other ideas?
That doesn't make sense either. Your band's called Riot, and you have a seal with your mascot.
And the clever angle is his name is Tor, or
Tior. Yeah.
It's Riot spelled backwards.
Yeah. Just what the fuck? What is this?
Oh, that's Scorpions.
Scorpions Fly to the Rainbow. What the hell?
That's not even like the worst Scorpions.
I don't think it's either, but I'm still gonna say what the fuck?
I don't even know. Like, was that their idea of a mascot? Like, what is it? Like, I don't know. It's got propellers for fucking feet, and I don't know.
They must have been doing a bunch of shrooms and acid when they were thinking of that cover.
Like some fever dream of a character. Like, listen, this thing chased me in my nightmares as a child. We have to put it on the album cover.
Typo negative, the origin of the feces. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, yeah, it's Peter's asshole, but it fits. It fits. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I've seen. I
would say like questionable at least, like because I mean they pretty much. I think the whole story was like, what do you want for the cover? That's like, here you go, and he just fucking like there. That's it. That's what I think.
Well, check this twice. But no, like I will agree the reissue cover is better, but even that could have been on this list too. I'm not a big fan of that cover either.
What is that?
Tokyo Blade? Yeah, Tokyo Blade Black Hearts. Oh my god.
Is that a sunburned fucking chimpanzee? What is that?
does look like a sunburned
Almost
chimpanzee.
like Nancy dressed up as Mega Man.
Dude,
Oh,
is
God.
it looks like someone shaved down Master Roshi. I don't even know what that is. Does it got a Mai Tai in its hand or something?
I guess I don't know. What the fuck is this?
Wow.
Let's just marvel at it one more time.
Oh, it's got a gold tooth too. That's
And a
course,
gold
why not?
tooth on top of that. He's got a pipe.
Oh, he's got a pipe. Okay, it'd be funnier if he had like a beer because that would make more sense. I don't know, dude. I feel like the gut is like eclipsing like a fucking banana hammock or fucking something. Like you've seen this dude on the beach in Florida walk around fucking drunk. Like, hey, ladies, how's it going? Like, one of your balls is out, sir.
All right, next up, Flotsam and Jetsam Unnatural Selection.
It's like it's bad, but I mean, questionable. I don't know. That album's not good.
It's
Yeah.
not a really good album.
Black Sabbath, Born Again, an infamously bad album cover.
It's not, honestly, I would say it's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Like, yeah, it's like Rosemary's Baby or something like that. Like,
But
it
with
looks like a
fangs and
70s
claws and devil horns. Therion Thale. Yeah,
Oh,
this one's
that
pretty.
thing. I don't even know
bad.
what that thing is.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah. Get a
It's
load of
like a fucking werewolf eagle humanoid.
dude, it looks like a fucking goat and like a potato with muscles. I don't dude, it's fucking bad.
That's a terrible
Yeah, that is an eyesore for sure. Musically, I think it's one of the best symphonic metal albums of all time. In fact, that was like one of the pioneering albums. And Dan Swano again appears on there doing some like low gothic cleans.
If I had seen that as a kid, I would have just looked at it like, no.
say
Raven, the pack is back. Let's look at this.
Oh, that's
Why does this look like they're
This
like
is the
poorly
Canadian
made action
apocalypse, all
figures?
right? This is how if the Road Warrior was shot in Ontario, that's what they'd be wearing, 100%. And it's bad.
not a good album either.
Less
And
homoerotic than Manowar, though.
somehow? Hey, we're back to Fate's Warning, Night at the Brocken.
Dude, all right. This guy, like, there's no sense of like perspective on here because look at like dude looks like he's like 800 feet tall there, and everyone else is just tiny.
Yeah.
When did Robin Hood become like 8 feet tall?
So that cape is like literally like, you know, a tarp that could cover like fucking 4 cars. It's bad. It's like crime against art. You know, this person doesn't even get perspective.
Oh,
what's this?
Post-mortem message from the dead. Well, that just kind of looks like a comic book drawing.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I'd say like
I'd
not
say
that bad.
not
It's
that bad,
it's stupid, but you know,
it's dumb, but it's not horrible.
Right, Master
of the Spirit of the West.
Ah, what the fuck? It's just
what is it?
It's like Paul grabbing a revolver, getting ready to have a shootout
with Paul,
with himself apparently. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
no.
I'm with you on that. All right, let's see.
Is that Metal Duck? No.
Oh,
Digger. Grave. Oh, this is Grave Digger? It just says Digger, but Grave Digger stronger than ever. What is that? It's supposed to be a robot duck?
Yes. Why though? Is he got Donald's hat too?
I believe
yeah, it looks like Donald's hat.
Oh my god, I wish Disney would have fucking sued him so this shit wouldn't exist. It's fucking I don't why?
Oh god. All right, so Meshuggah Destroy Race Proof.
It's
I mean,
not that bad.
it's not bad.
I mean,
I don't think it's
it's
a
not
bad
good.
cover.
not
It's definitely one of their weaker album covers,
yeah.
but it's certainly not a bad one, I would
I mean,
say.
even the Chaos Sphere ones. I mean, it was early CGI art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
Here we go.
Oh my God! Anyone want a piece of this Tootsie Roll?
Yeah.
I mean, like that album's like peak levels. I don't give a fuck. This is what we're putting out. Here's the album cover.
Yep.
That's not even one of their better albums either.
Mortem.
God,
What the hell is this?
That's terrible though. Like that, dude. What? Like, I can't tell if it's supposed to be like a little girl or an old lady. Like, it's kind of hard to fucking
I
tell.
think it's a little girl with a teddy
she's
bear.
40.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And wait a second. Hold on a second. Count the finger. Okay, he does have 4 fingers and a thumb. I thought for some reason he had 5 fingers and a thumb. What is this? Attacker. What battles at the Helm's Deep? Ugh.
That looks like some like D&D tribute art. I don't know.
Why does the warrior look like? Why does the warrior not have anything supporting his abdomen? It looks like it's been chewed out.
Well, he had his diaphragm removed so he could be like faster on his feet, I think. Yeah, that's like the thinnest rib cage ever, too. Like, I think that dude, like his skin is about like as thick as like wax paper.
All right, was this metal?
Dude, believe it or not, you know who did that?
Who?
Dan Seagrave. I believe
What?
that. Dude,
Well,
Dan
like the
Seagrave-
detailing in the background's not bad, but what's with this fuck? And I see RoboCop too.
No, you don't. For legal reasons, you don't see RoboCop. That's Robert Cop. He protects Ann Arbor, not Detroit. But yeah, that's early Dan Seagrave art. Yeah, he did like a lot of biomechanical stuff before, and the Metal Duck covers are some of his earlier stuff.
What in the? Okay, Wolf Arnold. What the hell? What?
You get a blind toddler to draw a fucking werewolf. Is he homeless too? He looks like
he looks homeless.
He
looks more scared of anything. He looks more scared than scary.
Trying to figure out-
Don't
figure out
throw
what-
bottles of pee at me anymore. Oh,
we got
Ministry.
Ministry. What the?
Oh, yes.
It's in poor taste.
Not a good album cover either.
No. What is this?
All right, what we got here? Mad with what the
Potatoes
hell?
in space.
Eyesore. All right, well, we got Battle Axe, Burn This Town.
Burn this album cover.
Yeah,
dude.
Blech.
Yeah, like someone lost their fucking coloring pencils to that.
All right, let's see what we got here. Griffin, Protectors of the Lair.
What is
that supposed to be a goblin or like the 2 green eyes in the cavern there?
Is it a cavern? Is there supposed to be a person in there? I mean, I can't.
I think that's supposed to be a person. The 2 green eyeballs right there in the dark. I think that's supposed to be a cave.
Right.
Either or. Eyesore.
It's just kind of lazy.
Hey, what's this? What? I don't can't even tell the band name.
It looks like the cover of an instructional DVD to sleepwalking.
And why is there a half a log coming after them too?
Well, that's the sleep log. You've never had that?
No.
Oh, it happens every night.
Yeah. What the hell? Rogue Male First Visit? Is that supposed to be like if Ziggy Stardust was a robot?
It's the Ziggy Stardust model of the Terminator.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It still looks like it still looks redneckish though, because I mean it's I don't know. That could be fucking Oh fuck! What was the David Spade movie?
David Spade movie.
The one where he was the redneck with the mullet.
Oh, Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
It kind of does look like a Joe Dirt hairdo.
Joe Dirt, Ziggy Stardust, and the Terminator. Bam.
All right, let's see what we got here. Obtained enslavement, the shepherds and the hounds of hell. That is just,
dude. That is like, 1990s in the fucking aisle at like Kmart, dirty romance, novels.
yeah.
Like you could put Danielle Steele's name in there, like slutty demon sex puppets or something.
And now we got 3 heavy hitters here. We got Anvil, Hole in Hell, or Home in Hell.
How many good
Eyesore.
Anvil album covers are there?
Not really, hardly any at all. Hope in Hell. Okay,
Not
so
too many I
I was
can
wrong.
think of.
And now we get to Nick's favorite album cover of all time, Exodus, Force of Habit.
Dude, that is like the shitty fucking artwork like a 5-year-old holds up. Like, you like this? Like, oh no, it's a thing. Oh, you have to put it in your refrigerator forever. Like, oh god. Okay. Dude,
Yeah,
it's like you asked Jim Henson to draw fucking Gonzo, but Jim Henson's also on bath salts at the time.
I didn't understand that cover in '92, and I still don't understand it.
It's terrible.
And then finally, Exciter unveiling the Wicked. Yeah, this is just a cheesy, like, skin ripped off, and there's zombie skin underneath.
Underneath, she's made of cabbage.
Apparently so, but yeah, I do question it. Well, anyways, worst metal album covers. Now, as far as like any ones that were missing, there is one I'm surprised he didn't put on here. That Randy.
Oh, dude, Randy is the stuff of legend. If asparagus had testicles, that is exactly where Randy came from. The best part of Randy, though, is if you look at a picture of the band, they all look like their names are fucking Randy. Like they all got the fucking porn stash. I'm pretty sure all of them own a Camaro with the fucking T-tops down. All of them fucking sold cigarette Lucy's to fucking teenagers. Like, here you go, man. That's 25 cents, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Aaron brought up a good one that should have been on here. Incantation's Blasphemy.
That's the worst album cover they've had. That was Paul Ledney's artwork, too, I think.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Halloween Pink Bubbles Go 8 wasn't on there.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just a chick with a fish.
Yeah.
There's an artistic meaning behind it. It's like, nah, you fucked up.
Yeah. All right, now we're on to Canadian metal bands. So we got a pretty hefty list here. So kicking off with 3 Inches of Blood.
I've never been much of a fan, honestly.
Actually, I like their later, or maybe I like their last couple of albums better than their earlier stuff. I would say probably good.
I'll let you guys decide on that one.
Yeah, the stuff I have heard was pretty solid. It's just like thrash, power metal, hybrid.
Sometimes the vocals get a little overdone, especially when they had the 2 vocalist period. I think they're just down to 1 now.
Aggression. Never heard of this one.
I got their most recent album. Like, I guess they've been around for a while, but it's honestly it's pretty solid thrash. Like, aggressive, riffy. It was pretty fucking fun too. Kind of hilarious too. Like, there's a wry sense of humor about them that I liked.
Ancients.
I would say top. I liked everything they put out so far.
Yeah. Oh, tricky one. Annihilator.
I love those first
2 albums, yeah. And I need to check out Carnival Diablos.
No, you don't. It's not that good. I have that one.
I have almost all their albums.
I have most of their albums, and it's a hit or miss.
There's a lot of spotty stuff in their discography. I'd say probably good.
Yeah, I would go good.
Good, like great, good.
Those first 2 albums are awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't know what this one is. Let's see.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure what that is.
I don't know, so just put in haven't heard. Anvil, I'll be generous because Metal on Metal and Fortune Fire are actually really good albums.
Two
But
out of
aside
how
from
many?
those two, I'll be generous and just put them in okay.
I like the guys. Like they seem like nice guys.
Oh yeah,
I root for them to succeed.
yeah,
but they don't.
yeah.
They don't succeed. They snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. I most of their stuff is trash. Like they have some hits, but most of their stuff is trash. From being honest,
Arcspire.
I love Archspire. I've loved every single album they put out. They make tech death fucking fun.
I am not a big Arcspire fan.
I'm curious what they're gonna do with the next one without their fucking drummer. Like the dude, fuck, what was his damn name? That dude was ridiculous, and plus, Ollie's ability to fucking like stay on the fucking riffs, like every note with his fucking vocals is crazy. A lot of neoclassical play. Like, I personally would go Fantastic. I liked everything they put out, but I mean, different strokes for different folks. I get it.
Yeah, they play a kind of tech death I'm not super into.
Oh, they're fucking awesome live.
Let's see. Who is this? Who's this? A Framentus?
Never heard of it.
Beneath the Massacre.
I would go with the same bar as Aggression. Like, all right, I like that band. They're brutal, they're technical, but I feel like they overdo like the tapping and the highly triggered blast beats. But I mean, they're punishingly fucking heavy.
Beyond Creation.
Top tier for me. That's one
I
of the
still
best.
need to jam that band.
Oh, dude. They haven't put out an album since like, God, was it 2016? Was Algorithm was their last one? It's been forever. Incredible fretless bass playing. Yeah, 2018 was the last one. It's absolutely amazing. Like it's on par with like Obscura and shit, like a litany of just like killer progressive technical death metal.
Bison.
I like that band.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're
kind of Mastodon-y, like a little bit of hardcore in some of the later work. I like all their albums. I'd put it at amazing. That's me.
Blasphemy.
I'm not a war metal fan, so.
Well, the first album, Fallen Angel of Doom, I actually think is really good. I mean, it's kind of like Black and Death grindcore. I mean, yeah, people say it's war metal. I don't think war metal is a fucking genre.
I mean, for me,
it's just raw Black and Death metal or blackened grindcore.
I mean, for me, probably yes tier.
I'll go Fantastic, just because I mean it's only 2 albums, but
I've not listened to either one, so I can't really say on that one.
Cauldron.
Wow. They're still around.
That band's freaking awesome.
I like them, except for I think the vocals are a little weak at times. Like the first Cauldron album, the one with the chick in the chains, I think it's Undo the Chains. That's the one I really love.
That is a good album.
Yeah, Chained to the Night. Love that album. That album's tons of great riffs, tons of good fucking guitar harmonies. Vocals are a little bit stronger in there, but throughout the other albums, like I feel like the vocals kind of dropped off a bit.
Mm-hmm. Conqueror. Basically Blasphemy in modern times.
Pretty much.
I haven't listened to them, so I can't say.
Me neither. Cryptopsy. I don't know if I could say top tier only because Daniel Begg and The Unspoken King are the 2 weak spots in their catalog.
But the self-titled, the tomes, both those EPs are fucking awesome. The last 2 full lengths are great. Fucking
And the
None
first
So Vile.
3 albums, yeah.
I would still say top tier.
Yeah,
and even in the shittier albums, you still get a killer drum performance from Flo.
Oh yeah.
DBC.
And Brain Cells. Crossover Thrash. I've only listened to a handful of songs, but they seem pretty good. I can't say like a full-on judgment though.
Despised Icon. I go fantastic at least.
I go
in terms of deathcore, they play a type of deathcore I prefer, which is that proper head-on collision between metallic hardcore and death metal, as opposed to
like old school ones too. Like they've been doing it for fucking forever. The 2 vocals.
New album coming out next month too.
Oh yeah, John's fucking excited for that one. I mean, so far some of the older deathcore bands have done pretty well this year. The new Whitechapel is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I actually liked Beast. The last one I thought was pretty solid. That was 2019, so it's been a while. Did you just rip one out?
No, that was my knee popping.
Ooh, that sucks. Devi.
I mean,
basically every Devi project's gonna go top. Let's just go ahead and say.
I love Devi.
Yeah. Exciter.
I haven't listened to Exciter, so
I'm gonna go fantastic because like the first 3 albums, Heavy Metal Maniac, Violence and Force, and Long Live the Loud,
great albums,
top tier speed metal albums.
Absolutely.
And plus a little biased because I got to see them live last year and met the guys. Awesome dudes, especially DK. He's my dude, my dog, my diggity doink, as we say to each other. Fortress, which I know is atmospheric black metal, but I've not checked them out.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, for me, they would be S tier. They're an amazing black metal band.
I only have 1 album, and I mean, I do dig it. I feel like I need to listen to more, but I mean, really interesting in terms of themes. Like it's a lot of like Canadian history, like Canadian like nationalism, and there's really like interesting stuff that's like beyond the music about them. But I again only have the 1 album.
Fuck the Facts.
Fuck the Facts is awesome. Like really inventive death grind. Female fronted too.
Mm-hmm. I still need to jam their stuff though.
Oh, they're good. Discord.
Another top tier Gorguts.
Oh yeah, Gorguts fucking rolls.
In my opinion, next to another band we'll be talking about, the kings of metal from Canada, if you ask me.
I mean, at least Quebec. We'll give them Quebec.
Or Quebec, yeah. Infernal Majesty.
I mean, the 1 album I know with that shitty Goblin cover is incredible. I still need to get it.
None Shall Defy. Yeah, I still need to get it too. Into Eternity.
Aren't they from like Nova Scotia? I mean, it's so Canada.
Something like that. And we got a boss in here.
They're from Nova Scotia.
It's boss, man.
Take off, you knob. I don't know. I only have 1 of their albums, and I mean, it's more like power prog. Yeah. I guess you could say. I don't know. They're all right.
With some touches of mellow death.
Maybe a little symphonic.
I mean, the only thing I know about this band is Stu Block, who go on to sing in Iced Earth. That's all. Yeah, he was not a good fit for Iced Earth. But I haven't really jammed them. Cataclysm.
I've only heard their latest album, and it was okay.
They put out a lot of okay albums.
Maybe great.
I would go with great. Like, I love In Shadows and Dust. That's like, it was a big one. That one, and the gray one. Fuck. The one with Crippled and Broken on it. Crippled and Broken might be the heaviest fucking riff they've ever written.
Kickaxe.
I only know of this band by that logo. I don't think I've ever listened to them.
The only thing I know about them is I know Chris Jericho liked them growing up, so that's all I know.
Kitty.
Kitty.
They had some albums that were good. I don't know. I feel like they still kind of write very straightforward. Like they're almost like the female Prong, except they don't have like a Tommy Victor in there.
Yeah.
So I would go good to okay.
Mitochondrion.
That shit is the sound of hell's doors being pried open. That is some of the most dissonant, atonal, dark shit. Yeah, I put it up fantastic. Like that band is just insanely heavy.
I like how Nick was billing it up, and he was like, "And they're fucking trash."
Oh yeah, I might do that on the next one. Throw you off.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know that one though.
Yeah, I don't know this one. It looks like
Necrosis.
Necrosis?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
I
Know.
thought that said Neurosis at first.
Neuraxis.
Oh, Neuraxis was awesome. Like honestly, they were like along with like Necrophagus, some of the earliest tech death I got into.
And I know Alex from Despised Icon was, I think, wasn't he the drummer in Neuraxis?
I can't remember. I saw them in a fucking roller rink with the Faceless, Veil of Maya, Abigail Williams, and Decrepit Birth years ago. Yeah, they just set up a stage in the middle of a roller rink. There was no fucking beer.
Well, that's a ripoff.
And kids were fucking punching each other in the pit like assholes.
That's even a bigger ripoff.
Oblivion,
which I've heard a lot about this band.
I haven't jammed them. I've heard of them though.
They're like a proggy thrash band.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sounds cool then.
They're okay from what I heard.
Quo Vadis.
Oh, Quo Vadis was fucking sick. Like there was like I don't know, like just very heavy syncopated mellow death. Finding their stuff was kind of challenging earlier. I don't know. I might be able to find it now, but yeah, dude, that band was fucking sick. John was a big fan of them.
Razor.
Top
for
tier.
Me.
Top tier for me.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
for the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, we're not talking about the more recent one. We're going to talk about Decibels, and that last one was...
I still like the last one.
It was...
I even thought Decibels for what it was. I didn't think it was that bad. It's just...
I like it, but the drums sound like shit.
Yeah.
I liked Open Hostility, even though it was a drum machine. It still had like that ferocious fucking sound to it. But I mean, Shotgun Justice and fucking
Violent Restitution.
Evil Invaders.
Malicious Intent. Executioner song's pretty good too.
Albums to fucking flip tables to.
Yep.
Revenge. Basically, Conqueror after one of their members was killed. Which I've listened to Revenge.
I heard one album, and I can say I'm not a fan of Revenge. Like it just I don't get the appeal.
It's war metal. That's what it is. It's yeah.
It's
top tier.
Sacrifice.
Top tier.
I would say S tier.
I still need to jam some of their stuff. That last album was fantastic, though. That was some great.
Their first three are essential listens, and that new one. The new one.
Soldiers of Misfortune's one of their best.
Yeah, still need to get the new one.
I still need to get the new one too.
What is this? SDG?
SDG?
I don't know.
And then I can't even tell what the hell.
Spectral Wound?
Yes, Spectral Wound.
Solid fucking black metal. A Diabolic Thirst. I fucking love that album.
I still need to jam some of their stuff. I've heard good stuff about them.
Skullfist.
I've heard good stuff about this band too. It's like a classic like throwback album.
Yeah. I'd say great for Skullfist.
I haven't listened to it, but I know that logo.
Slaughter.
Strapato is a groundbreaking album in a way. It didn't get as much traction. Like that, I think you can make that argument that they're one of the early like proto death metal bands.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, yeah.
Strapping Unloud. There we go.
I still need to listen to Strapping Young Lad, damn it.
City is one of the fucking greatest metal albums ever, in my opinion.
City and Alien, those are like the two big albums.
City, you will feel that album. There's so much fucking rage on it.
That album still sounds brutal all these years later.
Dude, Detox.
Oh. Yes.
Striker. I've not checked out Striker.
I've maybe heard a track or two. Like it's speed metal / trad.
Yeah, they're not bad.
It sounds like a band that's like ripping off of the Swedish metal scene, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sword, not the sword.
Sword's pretty good. Traditional metal.
All right, we got 3 heavyweights here. Unleash the Archers. I've enjoyed a lot of Unleash the Archers. Like their last album.
Their last album was
really
good.
Really good.
Their vocalist has a very nice voice.
Brittany Slay's amazing singer. Absolutely amazing.
The riffs are really good too. Like, it is a bit cheesy, but there's some really good riffs.
She has a fondness for tracksuits.
She does. I will give you that.
And now we're to the other king of Canadian metal, Voivod.
I still need to jam more Voivod. That last album was fantastic, though.
Dimension Hatros would be a great starting point.
Honestly,
Killing Technology.
Yep.
If you like the last one, I would just go backwards to the discography.
I might break them at one point.
And then finally, Woods of Ypres.
S-tier.
Peace, David Gold. Yeah, I'd say S-tier as well. Especially that last album.
Oh, yeah.
The song Kiss My Ashes Goodbye, that's like one of the best gothic metal songs ever written.
What was it called? Of Gray Light or something like that?
Woods 5, Gray Skies and Electric Lights.
Gray Skies and Electric Lights.
Which basically, for those uninitiated, if you like Agalok and Typo Negative, you get Woods of Ypres.
Oh, yeah. From what I've heard, there's a lot of Typo like vibes on.
But also a good amount of Agalok, too, when it comes down to some of the almost black metal stuff. But yeah. So there's Canadian metal.
Gray Skies and Electric Light and the Green album.
I still need to get the rest of their discography.
The Green album's really good. That one sounds a lot like Typo Negative.
I know that. It's been a while since I've listened to that one.
And now for our final list of the night, crossover thrash bands.
All right, let me go grab a quick smoke.
And I gotta take a quick leak too. So
all right, you go take yourself a nice little tinkle there. I know you can still hear me.
A Tinkerbell?
What's going on, Andrew Brown? What's up, Aaron Boardman? Brian, what's up, Brian? I think that's all that's in the chat right now.
How we doing in the chat today?
How's everybody in the chat doing? Oh, man. So, how have you been, boss?
It's been a hectic day, man.
Tell me about it. I'm getting ready to move, man.
Yeah, I was basically the only one down at my side of work today. I work at my old well, it's now going to be my old school because it's getting tear down. We're building a new high school, but my coworker had to leave for a funeral. It was a family emergency. So, yeah, so I was basically the only one by myself, and dude, I was dragging. I'm like, oh my god, fuck! I forgot how long this took. I had a lot of shit I had to do, and I'm like, I didn't even take my final break. Like, I only took my lunch break, and then just went on from there.
That's funny, man. I usually, if I'm working, I usually don't. I take my breaks naturally, but I usually take them later.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've always been that way. When I get hooked on my work, I'm hooked on it. I'm like, I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done. You know. So, especially when I used to work at Walmart years ago, they used to hate me when I did it too. I'd go on my lunch break like 2 hours before it's time to go home.
Yeah.
All right, I am back.
It's actually funny that you guys were talking about the worst album covers. There is a couple I'm shocked that wasn't on the list. Obviously, when I was thinking about it in the shower, and I'm like, they're probably going to mention Randy. Obviously, the infamous Randy one. The one I'm shocked you guys didn't mention, Anthrax's Volume 8. That's a bad album cover.
Yeah, well, I think the idea was to just pick one from each band as opposed to
Oh,
having
yeah.
multiples,
Really,
which
just
makes
the one.
sense.
Well, I mean, it's not that great, but oof, I don't know. That one was pretty bad.
Stop bad cover too. I mean,
hell, Black Sabbath, there are a few more you could have went with. Never Say Die, Forbidden.
Yeah.
Technical Ecstasy is pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, man.
Paranoid would be up there too.
oh,
Yeah, because that wasn't originally titled to be Paranoid. It was originally titled to be War Pigs, but then it got changed at the last minute because of Warner Bros.
But even the cover itself just looks like a dude skydiving, but they did so many wavy effects on it.
Yeah,
in
weird
the back
filters on it.
Filters, it just was weird.
I'd say Megadeth Risk. That's a pretty bad
Yeah,
album.
that was another one else.
Yeah.
Both covers are pretty bad.
Cryptic Writings too. That's not real good.
It's just kind of bland.
Mm-hmm.
Slayer had a pretty rough one. Shit, which one was it?
Said,
Maybe World Painted Blood, because it's just a red filter. It doesn't really do a whole lot.
pretty
Oh,
much.
Evil Hell Unleashed, the cover of that was pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
What could be some other ones that could have been on the list?
Yeah, I'm sitting there trying to think of others too.
Deicide Till Death Do Us Part. That was pretty
And
bad.
Torment in Hell, I'd say, is way worse.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what about
Because it literally looks like a 5-year-old.
Oh, what, Ben?
I was gonna say, what about Cannibal Corpse Kill? I mean, that's kind of a.
Well, it's just the logo and the title.
Yeah, I was thinking it's the worst album cover of their career, but it's okay.
It's just the logo and the title. That's it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think. Oh, the original album cover of Obscura's Retribution. That was a pretty rough one. The re-release cover, way better. Way better. Well, let me grab it. Well, yeah, I don't have the original cover, but the reissue, way better. Way better. But their original cover just looked like a cheesy drawing of a dude being impaled through his chin by blades. It just looks stupid.
Speaking of Deicide, Banished by Sin, their last album, because it's just AI bullshit.
Yeah. Basically, insert any AI cover art. The new Dark Angel, the new Hour of Penance.
That Dark Angel one was terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah, the new Hour of Penance.
It's not original. It feels fake.
That new Dark Angel album was really disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially after 34 years.
Yeah. Dude, I was still getting comments.
I'm still getting comments to this
people either thought it was complete ass or people actually liked it. I'm like, dude, like what you like. I just thought it sucked. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, right now my review's at nearly 2,600 views. It's gotten 66 comments, but 123 likes, 7 dislikes. So at least it's been more in my favor than the Sleep Token review I did, where it was just mass dislike to hell by their insane fan base.
Oh, those fans are nuts.
Yeah,
dude. They did a cover.
I think saying Sleep Token fans are nuts, that's kind of understating it.
I listened to a little bit of their cover of Hey Ya, and that song is forever ruined. You took a song that it's a classic. I like it. It's like a big radio hit, and it's kind of played at, weddings and all that stuff. And now I can't unhear it because it sounds like somebody took a thing of fucking Nutella and just sucked on the spoon for 5 minutes. Like, and now I don't even want to have Nutella now. Thanks, guys. Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
Hell, I've been taking a break from Nutella myself. I actually want to make homemade Nutella at some point.
I'm actually trying to look at like some of the album covers that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones too off the top of my
Yeah.
head. Like I'm looking back behind me in my collection to think of any other ones that are in the running. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it is weird. Alice in Chains is self-titled with the three-legged
Yeah,
dog.
I was thinking about that one.
It's a weird cover.
Yeah.
So,
Entomb, same difference. What does the dog have to do
Yes,
with it?
that's a legendarily bad album cover on a legendarily bad album.
yeah, that's just a bad album, period.
Yeah.
Even
Even the dog doesn't even want to be on the album cover. Oh Lord, that was funny.
when Entomb tried metal.
Yeah. Oh, Nick is back. Just we were just talking about other bad album covers. I just thought of one, and it kind of hurts to say it because I don't think it's horrible, but the original cover of Broken Hope, Swamped in Gore.
I like that album cover. I like it. I don't care.
It's just weird. I like the reissue of it more with the dismembered corpse.
Oh wait, that was the reissued one.
That was a reissue cover.
Oh, the reissue covers. Oh, the original covers with the chessboard and
which is weird. But no, when the album got reissued by Metal Blade at '95 with the mutilated corpse, I prefer that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's one I think everyone knows.
Yeah, that's the one everyone knows. So, anyways, crossover thrash bands for our final list of the night. So we start off with The Accused.
I put them in fantastic. I don't like every single album, but they got some absolute fucking bangers. What was the third one? The black and white cover. Hold on. Where are you? There it is. Grinning Like an Undertaker. Fucking awesome album.
I've heard. I think Campbell Course was pretty inspired by them too.
A lot of bands were inspired by The Accused, mainly in the lyrics and imagery with the gore and such.
They were splatterpunk.
Or splatter thrash, depending on your perspective. And also, oh good Lord. That one just came up out of nowhere on me. Still head cold issues, but anyways. And it's still crazy. Tommy, the guitarist, would end up forming Grunge Truck afterwards, which was a big grunge band. Agnostic Front, which they only had a few albums that fit the crossover vibe, but Cause for Alarm and One Voice, I love Cause for Alarm. That is such a classic. And that was the one album that I could tolerate Roger Moret's vocals. And he wasn't even doing that yet. I don't think he started doing that until One Voice. Whereas his vocals on Cause for Alarm were a little more straightforward.
I was a bigger fan of his little brother, Freddie, in Madball.
Yeah. But for the crossover albums, I say amazing. Because Cause for Alarm, I need to get that album. That is such a classic.
That's a good album, yep.
And One Voice is really good, too. Attitude Adjustment.
God, that's shit. Drummer Forbidden.
Chris
Contos. Chris Contos.
Yeah,
that's like his first fucking band. I have a compilation of their first album. It's solid. It's solid fucking crossover.
Oh, why did I say Paul Bostaph? I'm stupid. Never mind. Ignore me.
Broken Bones. I think, if I remember, this is a side project from a couple members of Discharge. I think.
I can't say I haven't heard it.
Let me double check. I'm pretty certain it's members of Discharge, and this is their band. Yes, it is. It's It's basically all of Discharge is just like a more metal version.
Yeah, they're definitely a bit more metal.
Yeah, I should check them out.
I mean, for me, I'd put it probably in top tier, but that's me.
Body Count.
Are they really like crossover? Like
Early
honestly,
on, I would say, yeah, like the first album, yes.
I like their later work more than their earlier work, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the same,
Bloodlust was a vicious album,
that's-
I remember.
I
I'd
still
say
need
at
to
least
jam more
fantastic.
Body Count. From what I've heard, it's really good.
The new one was good. A lot of guest stars, but I mean, it was good.
But they work.
that was
And
good.
plus, who doesn't love Ice-T?
Yeah,
So there you
proof that rappers actually love metal. So
yeah,
Good point.
Go top tier, Carnivore.
Oh, absolutely.
Carnivore! I'm a meat eater carnivore. I'd love to meet you.
Both of those albums are perfect 10.
Yes, they are.
dude. Ground Zero, Brooklyn, one of the best fucking crossover thrash songs ever in my mind.
Jesus Hitler.
And
Jesus, dude, talk about pushing buttons. SMU or no SMD, my bad.
That's
Yeah. Or Technophobia.
World War
Trying to-
3
oh.
and 4. Those that was
Male
one of them.
Supremacy with the awesome opening riff. Predator.
Yeah,
Jack
You
Daniels
go on and on.
pizza.
Jack Daniels pizza.
Oh, yeah, Jack Daniels.
dude, I need to fucking review those albums. I swear, I need to.
Oh,
I plan on
yeah,
doing it.
you definitely
Yeah,
do.
you gotta check him out. COC, who I will be seeing in a few weeks.
All right. We're just talking the crossover years.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
first.
I think it's a little hit or miss. Like, all right, Animosity is fucking great,
Oh, yeah.
but like Technocracy, it's great when Mike Dean's doing the vocals. Not
Mhm.
fucking Simon Bob sucked.
Oh, I
Yeah.
agree.
But then obviously after the 80s, then they just moved on. And
I
like,
love the Pepper
like
stuff.
blind, that was like groove metal, sludge metal, and then they became stoner sludge
metal.
legends,
Deliverance,
southern metal too.
Deliverance.
Great album.
Deliverance was
Oh,
like the
White Blood and
big
Deliverance.
album.
Cro-Mags for me, top tier.
I'd say top tier, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
I would go maybe Fantastic again. Like, it's not all crossover, but like when they do crossover, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, like even Age of Coral, despite it being just New York hardcore, you still get some crossover moments in there. But Best Wishes,
Best
my
Wishes,
favorite
fucking
crossover album of all time.
That's a great
Yeah.
album. Yes.
Alpha
Vocals are really
Omega.
nice to do with them though.
Yeah. Yeah, Alpha Omega was pretty solid from what I heard, and then Near Death Experience, it kind of brought in a little bit of like an old school speed metal vibe,
Terrible production on that album though.
but a bad production. And then Revenge was all right, and then their last album was pretty good, from what I remember. So
Yeah. I think that's the one that had Rocky George on guitar.
hmm and Arthur Risk doing the production.
Yeah.
Crumb Suckers.
I still need to get some Crumb Suckers.
Me too. The
Same.
songs I've heard, really, really good.
For
Hell-
me, I'd say S tier. I love the Crumb Suckers.
Didn't one of the guys from
Propane.
Typo-
Gary Meskill from Propane. This
Yep.
was his band before Propane. And funny enough, Crumbsucker's one of Michael Fassbender's favorite metal bands.
Michael Fassbender, yeah. But no, didn't one of the guys from Typo want to go join Crumbsuckers? Wasn't that
No, you're thinking of the guitars from Carnivore.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Yep,
Yeah.
my bad.
Cryptic Slaughter.
First two albums I'd say are pretty essential in terms of crossover.
Proto Grindcore, especially the first album.
Well, I mean, all right, I kind of put them in that same thing as the next band in terms of their earlier output. Like, it was fiercely punky. They were doing those thrashy blast beats. It's what's his name? Blasco from fucking Rob Zombie. That's where he fucking
And
got it.
Ozzy, yeah.
Yeah, Cryptic Slaughter.
Yeah. But DRI,
Up there.
yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I like a lot of their later stuff too. Like, I love Full Speed Ahead might be my favorite DRI album.
Crossover for me is the GOAT.
Crossover's good.
Thrash Zone's awesome. Four of a Kind's really good. Discharge.
All right. Are they really crossover or are they crust?
They had a couple of albums where it was crossover or even just thrash metal, like early mid 90s. They kind of went that route, but I mean, even though I always call them one of the most important hardcore bands of all time and D beats, but I think just based on impact alone, they have to be top tier. I mean, without Discharge, who knows if you would have had thrash, black metal, death metal, grindcore, crust punk.
Yep.
Grindcore, yeah.
Because
you ask a lot of the bands in those genres like Celtic Frost, Metallica, Napalm Death, all cite Discharge as an important influence.
Discharge, Doom, Exploited. Oh,
yep.
Boss.
I think he hit a button again, the wrong button again. All right, next up, Doom Watch, who I've never heard of.
I don't know that one.
No.
Dr. No. All right, if that's just the guitar from Bad Brains, like his solo stuff,
you would know better than me.
Hold on here, let me look it up.
I think it is.
If it is, that dude is a fucking hell of a guitarist.
What? I just got kicked.
Dr. No band.
Wait, what?
I literally got kicked. I was just standing here doing nothing, and it just kicked me out.
No, it does not feature. Yeah, they're labeled as more of a punk band, but also crossover thrash. I've never heard of this band. I thought it was Dr. No from Bad Brains, and he had a solo project.
Dr. Living Dead.
Those dudes are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Here we go. Enforced top.
Oh, hell yeah.
That last album was so good. Oh.
I can't wait for another one.
Great band.
It's going to be killer.
I heard the last EP was really good.
Ooh,
English Dogs.
Big one.
I still need to listen to the earlier stuff. I only have one that I guess the later albums are contested because there's like a quarrel amongst the members in terms of who has the rights to the name and such. But yeah. Oh yeah,
Excel.
All right. First album, I think, is like a crossover classic, and then after that, "Joke's on You" is. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's a definite drop off from the first one. But that first one, I could justify amazing or great on there.
Yeah, it's a good album.
The Exploited. Kind of, I would say, in a similar vein to Discharge. Like, you think of them as being more of a hardcore band, but they did become crossover in the 90s, like Beat the Bastards. Like, that song, Beat the Bastards, is a heavy crossover song.
I know Tom Hunting is a big fan of The Exploited.
So is Tom Angel Ripper.
Believe that.
So I'd say, just based on impact and influence, probably put them at least fantastic.
Yeah.
High Command. For me, I
go
top tier. I love High Command.
I've seen them twice here in Toledo. They put on a fucking killer live show.
Even though I would argue, I don't know if I'd call them crossover thrash. To me, I think they're more blackened thrash. There's a good amount of that, like, blackened touch on their music. Kind of like in the vein of Midnight, but thrashier.
They kind of remind me more of like Power Trip. It's a lot of their stuff is, like a lot of groove laden stuff in there too. I mean, there's a lot of hardcore fucking mixed in there. I don't know. I dig the fuck out of them. They're solid dudes too.
Hyrax.
You could argue again another super fucking influential crossover band. They crushed at MDF.
Their last album was very fun too.
Yeah, it was a fun album, despite it being so short.
It was
a very short album.
It's crossover.
Yeah.
Katon's a hell of a fucking front man too.
Oh yeah,
Iron Reagan.
He had some really good lines.
I put up top. I love all three Iron Reagan albums, and I think they're on hiatus now, which is sad.
Lawnmower Death.
Not, they're humorous. I own one band, one album by them. It's goofy. I think they get more focus on the humor than they do the riffs.
Yeah.
Don't they have a song called Satan's Trampoline?
Yes, they do.
Okay,
Yes,
I could remember if that was the song or not.
Leeway.
I still need to check out more by this band.
Same.
Yeah. Same here too.
I know their frontman sadly just died of cancer.
Jesus. What's with everyone passing from cancer lately?
He actually did like
know.
one last show knowing he was gonna die, and they put on like he put it all on stage. It was like, oh man, that's fucking rough.
Sad.
Yeah, it does.
Ludachrist.
Ludachrist.
I have not listened to that band. I know of them.
Yeah, they had an album, I think it was 86, and like I've heard a few songs. They're kind of like the East Coast version of Cryptic Slaughter. Like they're very blasty and again kind of proto grindcore to a degree. They have a song called Green Eggs and Ham, and it's awesome. Where the lyrics is just the Dr. Seuss book, but it's so fucking catchy. So catchy.
Yeah,
So I would say at least great. If you have a song called Green Eggs and Ham and it's catchy and heavy and fun, you're doing something right.
Heck yeah.
MOD, they're okay.
They're okay. I like
The first album's solid, but
second one for me. The second one's the Gross Misconduct. I think is the strongest album out of that discography. It's just Billy. I feel like Billy just doesn't give a shit when it comes down to like creating music here lately, and he's still fucking just pissed off at anything Scott or Charlie does.
I think I think Billy doesn't give a shit in general.
no.
It's not just music; it's just in general.
Municipal Waste,
Goated.
I've only heard a couple songs by them.
Dude, the Art of Partying is essential.
Yeah, I've heard some good like recommended songs.
Dude, fucking Beer Pressure, dude.
No Mercy.
That's a good
That is a great WWE video game.
It's also a cool spinoff from Suicidal Tendencies.
Mhm. I still need to listen to more from them, but from what I've heard, it's
it's like one album, right?
Yeah, I think it's just one.
Some of them songs got re-recorded too by Suicidal.
Yeah, I have the re-recordings. The re-recordings sounded pretty good, but I like the OG ones.
Oh, absolutely.
Nuclear Assault.
That's definitely S tier. Well, for me, it'd be S tier.
I might argue
I've only
fantastic, just because there are some albums that were like big drop-offs, but I mean, like the first three and that EP, I think you can't own those.
Good stuff.
Post-Mortem, who honestly though, I don't know if I could necessarily call them crossover thrash because they were also kind of like early death metal too. Like their first album, Coroner's Office, has some early death metal to it, like comparable to like early Death and Necrophagia. It does have some punkiness to it, but from what I've heard, it was pretty solid, so I'll say good.
I love that Slayer song. Don't know about the band.
But Power Trip, goated.
Oh, yeah,
even though only two albums.
Only two albums.
They're both awesome. And
Nightmare Logic. That's all I need to say.
And hopefully with their new frontman, I think it's the guy from Fugitive.
They should just do Fugitive.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask who their new frontman is.
I think it's the dude from Iron Lung? No. Iron Fuck.
Let me look.
Iron Monkey?
No, it's Seth from
Iron Age.
Fugitive. No, it's Seth Gilmore from Fugitive.
Oh, okay. They did a run with the dude from Iron Age, which is also short.
Oh, Jason Tarpey, yeah. I honestly wish they could have gotten Jason Tarpey to be the new frontman because that dude can sing any style to a T. I mean, Eternal Champion.
Iron Age was the band that influenced Power Trip. That was one of their big influences.
Yeah, and if you hear Jason's vocals in anything, L's like Eternal Champion. He sounds like a great classic metal vocalist too.
Oh,
Ratos de
Poraro. Honestly, I'd put them at fantastic. Crossover thrash, a lot of hardcore from Brazil. They fucking tear shit up. They've been around for fucking forever too.
That's weird. I don't even think I've ever heard them.
Dude, Sepultura's covered them. Crucificados Palo Sistema.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, okay. But I don't think I've ever actually heard.
Was that off of Beneath the Remains?
It was off of Blood Rooted. It was a B-side. Yeah, they've been around forever. Again, like hardcore punk for a little bit, but like they got really big in the crossover sound. I think they're fucking awesome. I only got 2 albums, but both albums absolutely rip. You know, bit of a language barrier. Most of their stuff is in Portuguese. They occasionally do like English re-recordings though.
Yeah, and like I think the one album I heard a lot of people tout about was Brazil, which was '89, and that was when they had Harris Johns produce. So '89, so that was the same year as Agent Orange. So they had to have gone over to Germany to do that one.
I have the one from '87, Cada Dia Mia Sujo y Agresivo.
Bless you.
I know. I don't know. It's got a rat on the fucking cover. It's pretty cool. And then Hominen Inimigo do Human.
Humana.
Those are the ones I own. And I practically speak Portuguese now.
There you go. All right. Well,
anyways,
Japanese.
SOD, just for the debut alone, they have to go top 2.
Yeah, we don't have to count Bigger Than the Devil. That's got a couple of good songs on it, though.
Well, no. If you have more than 2 albums, you got to talk about both of them.
Okay,
well, we just did.
We did.
Just did.
I talked about it. There's some songs on it.
I know.
Exactly. Bosh.
Gosh.
Suicidal though.
I'd love to say yes. Yeah, you can still put it. I mean, there's some bad albums.
There's some bad albums. I might go down to like Fantastic on that one because like after like I'm not a fan of was it The War of Art or Art of War or whatever it was?
Oh, you talk about Art Rebellion.
Art Rebellion, there it is. That was one of the
yeah.
first ones I ever grabbed. And I was like, dude, outside of a couple of songs, like this is just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I like How I Laugh Today, If I Can't Smile Tomorrow, and I do like Lights Camera Revolution.
Join the Army.
The debut, despite it being just a hardcore album.
My takeaway is that the vocals kind of sound whiny to me.
I love Mike Muir's vocals.
I don't know, like his vocals are like.
He just wanted a Pepsi, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, he just wanted a Pepsi. Leave him alone.
And why don't you just get him a Pepsi? Come on, dude.
I will say the song "Send Me Your Money" is fucking catchy.
I love that song.
That's such a
that
song.
bass line by Rob Trujillo. Oh my god.
Oh.
And then hell, like I actually liked Mike's vocals on "Join the Army." He kind of almost channeled a little bit of Lemmy in his approach. Like it's more raspy.
He does kind of have a bit
Maniac
of a
is
Lemmy
like
veneer
one of my
to his
favorite songs.
vocals.
Yeah.
That's such a good album.
Like if Lemmy had a little more melody in his voice. That's kind of Mike Muir a little bit.
Lemmy can carry a tune.
Uncle Slam, who I've only heard one song and it was pretty heavy.
It was an offshoot of Suicidal. It's oh fuck, I forget which member it was.
I think it's the original bass player.
I want to say that's right. Let me actually see if I can, because I have I have 2 of their albums. I have Say Uncle and Will Work for Food, and
Is it
it was R.J. Herrera
There we go.
from Suicidal, but also Louis from Suicidal as well.
Yeah, that too.
they're good. They're good. I mean, I don't have the last one.
Next up, Verbal Abuse.
I've only heard that band, excuse me.
I only know of them because Jeff Hanneman was inspired by them in a big way.
Didn't they cover them on the Slayer cover album?
Yes.
Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
Wasted Youth.
Wasted Youth.
I know that
Don't
one.
know. And then finally, Wehrmacht, which I've heard
I don't
so
think I've
much
ever
about.
listened to them. I know of them.
Same.
Yeah, I can't say much about them.
Well, there you have it. Crossover thrash bands.
Are you people happy? I'm gonna make my wife happy.
But as far as any bands missing,
Toxic Holocaust.
Yeah, that's a
They're
big one.
maybe kind of blackened.
I think they're more blackened thrash than crossover thrash to me.
What about Havoc? Are they more kind of crossover?
I'd say they're more just traditional thrash.
Gamma Bomb, maybe?
I think of them as more traditional thrash.
I mean, there's a couple of newer ones. Stress Test. I don't know if you guys have heard of them.
I've heard
Oh,
of them,
Belushi
yeah.
Speedball. Belushi Speedball, and they're fucking fun. Would you count Birdflesh as well to a
They're
degree?
still grind.
That's more grind.
Well, they're like a hybrid of grind and crossover thrash.
That's true.
I mean, it's mostly grind. There's also like black metal and death metal in their stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, like, if you want to include that too, I mean, Force kind of has some more like death metal oriented stuff.
Dead Heat, kind of a newer one, but they've been around for a little while.
Would you? What about Go Ahead and Die? Is that kind of crossover, or is that just more strip like hardcore?
God, I mean,
I'd say that's mostly like just extreme metal, like late 80s, early 90s extreme metal. Because you get like death metal, thrash metal.
I would say Death Thrash is pretty.
Death Thrash, I think, is more appropriate for Go Ahead and Die.
Hellmouth out of Detroit. I don't know if they're around anymore. Pretty solid crossover. Insanity Alert. Those dudes been around for a while.
I feel like there's a big one we're missing.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing a big one.
What about early prog?
Prong?
Yeah, actually,
early prong, yeah, like the debut album and their demos, yeah.
Fed.
Pizza Death.
Yeah, Pizza Death.
Pizza Thrash?
Pizza Thrash is often crossover thrash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Anyone remember SSS?
I just came across that band, yeah. Oh, here's another good one, Rhythm of Fear. They should be on there too.
Crossover or just thrash?
Early on, I would say they were crossover. Now they've become straight up thrash, like almost like Kill 'Em All inspired, like Metallica Kill 'Em All era inspired, especially in the riff work. What about Gangrene? That's actually a big one that I'm shocked not on here. Gangrene, because they were kind of pioneering.
Yes.
What? There was a member. His name was Tony. I think of Iron Reagan. He was in another band. I'm blanking on who it was. Tony. Tony.
Foresta, yeah, he's in Municipal Waste.
Municipal Waste. Okay, thank you.
Well, they're on here.
Yeah. I know. I couldn't think of it.
I don't know. I don't know if Tony's in Iron Reagan anymore. Again, that band's on hiatus now.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one. Hell Bastard.
Yeah.
Kind of like crossover thrash and crust punk. At least early on, and then they went thrash, and then they kind of went down the groove metal rabbit hole. Would Superjoint count? Even though they're also sludgy.
And grindy occasionally.
Superjoint Ritual or just Superjoint. It's the same band.
I
know
Sodom went crossover for a little
Three albums. One of which I'd like to forget about.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible, but it was just, yeah.
Oh, that should have been on one of the worst album covers. Till Death Do Us Part.
Till Death
Oh,
Do Us Unite.
Till
Yeah,
Death
that
Do
was a
Us Unite.
bad cover.
It's seriously bad. It's like you have Gerald who weighs 500 pounds, and you have Susan who weighs 500 pounds. Boom, press the skull against each other. There you go. Make sure your nips pop up too.
Good Lord. I'm still trying to think of some other big ones that were missing. Let me go to DRI's Metal Archives page just to kind of see if there's any others compared to them that we missed.
what about Minor Threat? Well, that's probably more punk.
I'd say that's more just hardcore.
More punk, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, there's points in Bad Brains' career you could call him a little bit more metal, but it was a little bit more groove laden.
More alternative metal, like kind of like pioneering that to a degree.
What about Bad Brains?
Bad Brains, I would say they were just hardcore alternative metal later on and such. Oh, I just came across one, NYC Mayhem. Even though there was mostly demos, man, some of that stuff was almost pushing towards death metal and grindcore a little bit. And also members of that band would go on to like Sick of It All and Leeway. Sick of It All could have been on here too for the early stuff.
Maybe a couple of albums.
But then they could also go under metallic hardcore as well. Or
take a look around. That has a lot of crossover elements on it. I love that album. That's maybe my favorite Sick of It All album. But it was inconsistent because
oh man, I just saw good. I just saw another one. What about Ghoul?
Ghoul's. I mean, there's crossover. There's also death metal in there too.
Yeah,
that band's hilarious.
And we forgot Iron Age. Yeah, Iron Age should have been on here.
Would you count Gwar as crossover, or is that just like kind of strip thrash?
I'm just thinking Gwar also, like for the early stuff.
I would say Gwar is just Gwar. Gwar is just Gwar.
Yep, that's fair. What about Spirit World? Would you kind of consider them crossover?
To an extent, yes, but then again, there's also a lot of death metal in there too,
and metallic hardcore, for sure.
Yeah, and metallic hardcore.
I actually have their latest album. I actually jammed it for the first time.
It's pretty solid. I need to get the album before.
Good. I think it's really good. I really like it. Harkens back to their days of a fucking country band, and they're playing like thrash.
Well, they started off without any metal elements, and then they did the one with the red and black cover. Fuck.
Was it the one before this last one?
No. Pagan Rhythms. That's when they started getting into the metal stuff, and then Death Western. Absolutely.
I actually have that album. I actually have Death Western. I'm actually going to be jamming it soon.
I just came across another one, Generation Kill. Rob Duke's
band. Rob Duke's band. Yep. That was a crossover act.
Yep.
I mean, hell, you could argue for a hot minute there. Exodus had some crossover elements.
They weren't quite punky enough. Like there was a lot more structure to their songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're way more.
But you could tell Tom was really into like that more punky style.
Exploited and Discharge. Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell. Shit.
I think that's pretty much all of the big ones.
I can't think of it.
I've been looking as far as like notable ones, and it's like I think we've covered all of the basis of it all. In all honesty, so I think
so.
That pretty much leaves it at that. So, well, with all that said, I think I'm gonna call it a stream there. So.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun, not only talking to Marvel with Nick, but also seeing Ben again, and we get to do the tier list again. Hopefully now Maniac will get more lists done and maybe add more to... Oh, Aaron just brought Mucky Pup. I've heard that name. I've heard that name, but I've not listened to them. But regardless, so thank you, Nick, Ben, and Boss, for hanging out with me on this night since there was nothing going on tonight. So as far as next stream, I don't know. Just depends on if I'm bored or got nothing going on. But as far as weekend reviews, you got BT Bam, Lorna Shore, Castle Rat, or no, not Castle Rat. What the fuck am I doing this weekend?
What else we got? Oh, Stargazer.
Unaligned. That was the other one I had listed, and I might do Violator too, since I missed that over the
That
weekend.
almost
So
has.
that might be a bonus review. But I know next weekend's going to be packed. I mean, that's Castle Rat, Paradise Lost, Werewolves, and November's Doom. Those are going to be the
Another
ones.
Werewolves album? Holy shit!
They put out one every year.
Yeah, it's a
Hopefully I
studio
get to
only
listen
project,
to it
I
because
guess.
the last one
And they kill, and they fucking kill it.
I can say, anybody review the new? Did anybody review the new Han album? He has an album out like every 6 months.
Oh, yeah, I
he
know what
runs
you're
that shit
talking
pretty
about.
tightly. Like I guess he said he makes like all his money off of like Bandcamp. I mean, that's if that model still works.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so thank you all so much for tuning in. Until next time, horns high,
Peace.
dreams wet.
Kiss titties.